seconds do you think you're going to be in the video for? Because you're next to me in like every shot.
Probably a lot. I say probably.
All right. Welcome to the video. I am the Gaming Wubba. A little bit of background. I was in this event. This took place in September of 2023. So a little under 2 years ago. I joined this event having never taken part in an event like this. It was a blast. I quickly became head builder, early stages of planning. And eventually I got promoted about day 7 to Senator of Construction. I was in charge of building the Citadel for WESTHELM. And this is going to be just our live stream. As WESTHELMians, we're all in a forum right now, and we're all going to watch this together. Later, I will be making a dedicated video, where I'm going to be going over all of the details about WESTHELM, what they got right, what they got wrong, what was changed, because a lot of the stuff, the storyline was changed and to fit the video better. Where I was, where I wasn't, etc. What's creative liberty, what actually happened during the event. If you would like to watch my VODs, they're all up. There's a playlist on this channel, if you're watching on YouTube, of all of the events. All of the event is, I broadcasted it day 1 through 10, and then Chaos Day. I was not there for day 1, 11, and 12, for reasons I won't spoil. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out. I'm not expecting to be in this video at all. I was Senator of Construction, but there are so many nations and so many people that likely the previous senator and or just they might even not even talk about the senators individually. Yeah. Also, I'm live on a new platform, so if anything's weird with this, blame Meld Studio. I'm using them right now. I will not be using them to record because they don't have multi-track recording. But yeah, let's undeafen.
So like, yeah, I'm gonna leave this. I just saw you guys in here, so I thought I'd hop in early. But yeah, I mean, John Top, do you have? I know you're not a senator. Wubba, you were. Yeah, you are.
I was a
Wubba,
senator,
what
yes.
you were? What were you? What were you? You were the senator of construction.
Yes.
After.
Yeah.
Who died? Was it after? Was it just after Articus left, or was
After
it somebody
Articus
died?
left, yes, that is correct.
That
Yeah,
was
after Articus died. Yeah.
It's
hello, British man.
I've got to turn you guys down on my stream. Okay.
Yeah, dude, Ish got 70 people in his audience, bro.
It has 70. Oh, right. Are we all just gonna watch the premiere on our own? Nobody's streaming it?
I have no idea. Nobody's here, so.
Well, it's not. This isn't
time
time.
yet.
But I think. Yeah,
can
no,
you
it's not
start an
time.
activity?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't.
Oh,
think
can you
so.
not do that in this type of?
Well, the
I
event
might
hasn't
stream
started yet. 42 people are interested, so it might be.
No, this might get
no,
chaotic in here.
No.
There's not many people.
John Top, more than this many people are going to join. I know people that are joining that haven't joined yet. I wasn't going to join. It's only when Wubba in the message was like, "Who's up foruming my romance? Who's up?" I don't care. And I just saw.
Why do I keep
Ish
Civ? Yeah.
Yeah, in 3 minutes, I'm just gonna hop over there. I think we all are really.
Wait, where are we hopping?
To the Ish thing, really. Like that's what I want to.
Oh, but then we can
800
chat.
waiting, bro. That's actually insane.
No. It's like the pre-release stuff. I'm assuming.
Oh, the pre-release stage. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll hop there and then we'll hop back.
Okay.
We'll hop back. Yeah. I'll do a little announcement on that actually.
Yeah, 900 waiting. That's insane.
That is insane.
I'm excited.
I'm so hyped.
Me too.
In 1,000 years.
Yeah, dude. We only waited 3 millennia.
It's been 2 years, dude. Oh my gosh.
I live in my own
Damn,
apartment
dude.
now with feels fucking crazy. Like the amount of time that has like occurred between the two.
Yeah, so much has changed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I have a job now. Since dude, I've gotten since I've started working since this event. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is same on my end as
Yo,
well. Like
Palps,
I gotta
you
pay taxes. Like I gotta
You gotta do
you know, like,
taxes, yeah, dude. It nuts.
that's weird.
oh, there's a opinion ish. Let's see.
There you go. Let's jump in. See you guys.
Pre-release event.
Okay,
Alright,
we're
yeah,
jumping into
I'll
ish.
jump in
Okay.
too.
In
Alright,
5
I'll see you
seconds when we
guys.
see each other again.
Let's pull this over.
Greetings, citizens of the Ish Estate Discord server. Rev, what is that profile picture? What the is that? Does anyone else see that? Alright, sorry. A little distracted by this pirate profile picture of myself. Welcome, everyone. Today, we are about to witness, after almost 2 years in the works, let me turn that off, 1,000 players simulate civilization, rich and poor. 1,000 players, 2 islands. One's very rich and has everything, green paradise. The other one has nothing, a barren wasteland, nada. 500 on each one. What the heck is gonna happen? I'm actually very excited about people finding out about what happens in this plot. Because I thought that the majority of the community kind of already knows what happens. Because I see a lot of people who played in the actual event always talking in chat. But in the pre-release forum that I released a few days ago, actually the majority of people, like 80% of people, responded to either 1, 2, or 3 on the forum, which means they don't know anything about the plot to they know something. Only like 15% or so said they know a lot about the plot. So, yeah. Spood played in the event, guys, for those who don't know, and he said even he didn't know what happens. Doesn't know what happens.
Accurate.
Because there was a lot of civilizations in this one. So, anyway, welcome everyone. The video premiere starts in, let's see, I think like 19 minutes or so. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, I was ready. I was waiting for the moment, making sure it was proper.
Perfect. We got, holy crap.
1,000 people are, or almost 1,000 people are waiting. That's crazy.
That is insane.
Oh my god.
18 minutes. Wow. Anyway, I don't even care about the numbers right now. I just like, I'm just so excited for people to finally watch this video. Like, I think you guys are gonna like it. It's very long. It's very, very long, and some of you might have to watch it in parts. But, it's.
Are you keeping the stage open the entire time, by the way? Because it is like.
Nah, I'm probably closing it.
No.
I'm probably well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I could just probably
for the intro. Just for the intro.
could probably deafen in here. And then I think we might do a very quick stage afterward, short Q&A, and just getting reactions from everyone. But anyway, yeah, I'm just very excited for people to finally watch this video. It's 2.5 hours long, and also for those of you who filled out that form trying to guess the length of the video, nobody guessed the exact time, and I might, as I watch the video, I think I'm gonna actually go through that form and see who was closest. Someone got quite like a few seconds from the actual time. I don't think they'll win anything, but they'll get a small shout out.
$1,000 from Ish. Right now, clip it.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we have 16 minutes remaining until the video premiere. I guess really all I can do here is give a short little introduction. Part of the reason this video took so long to make is because I had to switch from Vegas Pro to Premiere. I had to learn that whole software. And the reason I made the switch, not only because Premiere is probably the better editing software, which I didn't want to admit at first, but because I liked Vegas, but yeah. Anyway, the reason I made the switch as well was so I could work with other editors for the first time, share projects back and forth, because Premiere is the industry standard, I guess. And now I like Premiere. I think it's good, and it was a very worthwhile switch. So yeah, part of the reason this video took so long.
Wait 3 years till he switches to DaVinci.
And I also had to find editors for the first time, see who actually wants to be trained up to edit in my style and do a good job with it. And I know we have a few of them over here. And I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to all of our editors. Of course, Jaw of course is edited a few scenes. But we also got Snowbird. We got.
Oh, that's not good.
We got Snowbird as well. Snowbird has been a major contributor. We got Busy Brit, who I already saw in here. Busy did an amazing job as well. First video. We got who else? Of course, Safarada edited a few scenes. That's going to be such a disaster in terms of perception. I'm not going to say Saps has some role in the video. That's all I'll say. And the fact that he's in the credits listed as an editor just looks so bad for me. But it's that's all I can say. It's
scripted allegations. You're not beating those scripted allegations. It's crazy.
To clarify his position as an editor, I hired him. Brought him onto the team after the event. There wasn't any malicious behind-the-scenes scripting, or you needed me, says Saps. Yeah, right.
That sounds like something that someone who scripted a video would say.
It's.
I already know it's coming. The fact that
it's coming. There's gonna be so many exposés. Oh my god.
Ender, of course, edited a few scenes, as did Kanuke. Kanuke was brought onto the team as well.
It's kind of weird hearing them say this because it's not scripted, but like it kind of is at the same time. A lot of the events were changed and acted afterhand.
And
there's a lot of stuff that's not scripted, but
our new graphics editor. You'll see in this video that there's going to be a change in the map graphics from my previous videos. That's all I'll say.
Everyone spam sword boats, please.
Actually, there are a few sword boats, but and FX. Yeah, he revolutionized our map graphics in the video. You'll see that. They're no longer made by me. They're made by somebody who kind of maybe a little bit knows what he's doing. If they're, I'm not sure if people are gonna think this is a better video, but at least the graphics are better, you know. And by the way, I do think
everything looks better. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like literally
exactly.
everything looks 20 times better than like season 1. It's insane.
It is good, yeah. And for the record, by the way, like I don't want to point.
No YouTube broadcasts are currently monitored.
But I do think this is my best video. But we'll see what you say.
Okay, we're just gonna pop out YouTube chat then.
Opinions. Yeah. How much time we got? 12 minutes. Okay, we got 1,000 people waiting.
Also, I want you all to know, when we brought him over to Premiere, he was kicking and screaming the entire time. I want you all to know that. He was not a happy camper.
It took a little bit to get used.
We're gonna.
Anyway, it's finally almost time. So
13 minutes.
Let me see what's going on. What are you guys saying?
Yo, what's up, Drifter?
Of course there were. Anyone here in the stage? Give us a little chat message. Spam the chat if you played in the event. First, if you played in the event. So let me know who's here from the actual event.
Whoa!
People.
Put emojis so you get timed out for a little bit, everyone. Just put like 10 emojis in a row.
Yes,
Let's go.
Sorry, to WESTHELM.
You should be talking a lot in the live chat on the YouTube, because I heard that engagement sort of helps the video, you know? So when the video begins, you go over and be sure you're talking on the video instead of on Discord.
I'm actually
anyway.
purposely not going to be talking in the chat at all.
Of course you. Okay, and then also, let's give some love for the people who are new or didn't play in the event. Go ahead and spam the chat now. All the new people who are coming in.
Welcome
you guys.
to Helm.
Holy
might need to
shit,
have
it's
the better
moving so
experience,
fast.
'cause you're kind of, especially those who don't know.
Oh
much
my
about the event
lord.
itself and
Okay.
the plot. Yeah, heck yeah.
They've been waiting
Awesome.
2 years for an event, by the way. So I want you to
I
know
know.
that.
Yes.
That's
Yes. That
great.
is.
You guys
Have to wait
can't
a
see
little
this,
longer,
but
yeah, true.
oh my lord.
Perfect. Okay. In 11 minutes, the video will begin. So I think what we're gonna probably end up doing is I'll probably leave the stage open, but just stay deafened the whole time, and we'll move over to the YouTube live chat. And I know a lot of people are doing like their own watch parties. They're not watching the premiere; they're watching it later with their for example,
We're doing
the
a
people who
watch
played
party
in the event are doing
live.
watch parties with their own nations, I believe. At least a
Aw,
few of them.
that's
So
cute.
yeah.
All right. Oh god. Why is it like that? Hello? Do I have to cut this down again? I guess I do. Why is it like... There we go.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, I just cut my main monitor down. Oops. Okay, there we go. And we'll make this opaque.
This shit's about to be
And
crazy, bro.
smaller.
It only took 2 years, but now it's here.
Yo, you think they're gonna keep my poem in?
I don't know. They kind of purged Skip from everything, so I don't know.
They purged Scapolo?
Yeah, they changed like the Ramsayer death scene, I'm pretty sure.
What is up,
What?
my fellow WESTHELMers?
Hey,
Bruh.
exile.
What up, gang?
Hello. Can't wait to see myself in a video I was totally in.
Oh wait, I can just force myself up on stage. Okay, cool.
This is so exciting.
This is hype.
8 minutes, bro. 8 minutes till this shit starts. That's good. We got more people up on the stage than in the
Bro,
audience. What the hell,
I
bro?
fucking can't believe they purged Skip. That's so sad.
Yeah. And they like even included in like the ban thing that they just pushed out, like no political bans could be appealed. So it's kind of an L.
Like his ban can't be appealed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn. Did
Are
Zen
audio
end up
levels
getting
good?
banned from state?
Nah.
What?
Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen Zen around, so they might have. No, they're still here.
Fuck. How is that a thing?
Don't worry about the tornado. The video matters more. You'll be fine.
This means we're one step closer to season 3, guys.
Let's go, baby.
That's so true.
We run
Woo!
it back.
2.7 purge event up
2.7.
next.
I can't
Oh,
wait
right.
for Bifrost. You know.
Okay, a few more years until season 3. Let's go.
Well, it should be a shorter wait from this video to the
Marcus
next.
is watching Moy Jedi.
Yeah, this one, I think he went a little too ambitious with like switching over and making it such a big event. But I'm glad he did it. Because wasn't he like not sure if he was even going to make a video at one point?
I mean, we're about to see if it worked out, but yeah,
Does someone
season
want to
3
stream it, or should we watch it?
we're gonna all watch it on the premiere, right?
Yeah, yeah. I assume we're all watching on our own premieres.
I'll mute up, obviously. So
I did get to premiere it yesterday.
You saw it?
Yeah,
What?
I'm a
How?
patron,
Oh.
and I can definitively say it is the best Civ video he has made. And I
I
considered season 2 very well made. This is even better.
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it, dude. He was like talking about it's like a crazy upgrade to season 2 video, and that shit was
Like,
fire. So
6 minutes, baby.
this video is better than season 2 in almost any conceivable way.
they've got WESTHELM here, dude.
Bro, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact there's less islands helps, like writing wise too.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, there was also a bigger dynamic between.
I also
islands
had to
as
choose
well.
between this and the Superman. That I had to do that too. A bunch of my friends went to see Superman today. I'm like, I can't go.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that movie. It just came out, right?
Yeah.
No, skip.
Super Slop versus West Peak.
Put on your VTuber avatar, bro.
You're literally. Hang on.
This is like our last hurrah together. It's so true.
How about this?
Oh my god. This is a remembrance of WESTHELM's
This shit's
effect
fire.
on 2.5 as the peakest nation of 2.5.
Dude, I gotta get myself an avatar like that with my Minecraft skin.
Who do you think he's gonna say killed the warden? Was it Wizzy?
I was there for that scene. Like we re-recorded it, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it was Wizzy Wig, the warden slayer. I just wouldn't get that wrong.
They like re-recorded some parts of it. I don't know if they refilmed the actual death scene though.
I'm not a VTuber. This is just me. This is actually my real life body.
Can confirm. I've seen him.
I'm not a VTuber.
This is Skipolo's street form. It's actually what it looks like in real life.
What did you ask? All right.
Okay.
I'm so excited,
Chat is
guys. It's been 2
definitely-
years.
It's been, yeah. What's new?
Like,
nothing.
You're the
I'm
exact
2
same
years,
person?
I'm 10 years older.
I've
Hey guys,
aged
everyone's
84
favorite
years.
president of the United States.
My fellow mining.
You get nerdy up here, bro.
oh my god, I've not been active in state since season 2.
I
just
made it.
realized.
Let's
Go
go.
Remple.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Skip, you have a freaking avatar?
Yeah. No, that's not an avatar. It's just me. This is my body.
That's
Oh,
it.
for sure.
Just as
You a
ugly as
fan
I
of
imagined
Bane?
it.
It's not
No,
fan- yes.
bro. Skipolo became a VTuber.
Yes, thank you,
I-
Seven.
Bro, Skip,
Bane.
I'm not watching this with you.
I
on the
appreciate
screen.
it.
I'm gonna keep it
Sad
above
that you
100,
can't-
dog.
No, you can watch it. It's okay.
I'm not watching this with you on the screen.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can watch it. Right here.
Nah, bro. Why does VTuber Skip always look depressed?
I think it's more of a Wally vibe.
Actually, no. I see it now.
Can
Wally
you
World.
change the
Ah,
size of
rip.
your avatar?
No, you gotta like make him like 5 times larger. He takes up half the screen.
I'm
Like,
now
a
push to
face
talk.
for the thumbnails.
I'm not gonna do
Just awkwardly place yourself into
Unfortunately,
every scene in the
it's
video.
making a sound.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be recording this. Everyone's live reaction, my live reaction.
Oh yeah, I'm streaming
No,
right
you're
now.
gonna- you're gonna
Wouldn't
post
Yeah,
it
I'm
to
I'm
my
streaming right now, so
Yes.
don't say anything illegal.
Yeah, I am recording.
What about your band?
I've only reported one state member to the FBI though.
No, Nerdy, I can't wait for the reshot scene where they show me living in your non-existent
Okay, now you can't hear that.
Yeah, that absolutely happened. You didn't just barge in.
Yeah, I still can't believe you never found the hidden.
I'm out of tea, guys.
Crazy.
Sometimes switching to your secondary is faster than reloading.
Okay, Walter White.
Okay, guys.
What is the plan? Is someone gonna like stream it in here, or are we all just gonna watch it on our own respective places?
We're watching it on our own.
Okay.
You
want
to watch it under on skip screen.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I just thought someone was gonna stream it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Low-key,
real. I
that
don't want
might,
to. I don't want to keep looking at Skip's face the entire time. He just
What?
reminded me.
Well, yeah, not like that. Someone would stream it without that ugly mug in it.
Yeah, because like
Starting in a
anytime I
minute.
look,
Starting in a minute.
anytime I look at Skip's
Oh my
face,
god,
Actually,
this is
it's
so
like more
hype.
than a minute is the countdown.
How many?
I
I can't tell. How many are? Oh, about 2,000 waiting. I expected more. I'm not gonna lie.
2078.
That's still pretty good for Premiere.
That's.
I think the wait kind of killed a bit of hype on it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, fair,
Take,
I guess.
Goddamn
It's
years.
2 years is a long
Some
time.
people
to
may
wait
have
for a video.
forgotten that Ish existed, considering it's been
Bro.
2 years since he posted a vid.
It's gonna be on people's recommended pages.
Oh.
Yeah, also like here we go. Although the skip trend has like kind of died.
All right, we're in the 2-minute countdown. There's another 5-minute countdown after this one.
No, what do you mean? There's been plenty of good events like Mark. No, I'm kidding. I can't say that with a straight.
The countdown to the countdown.
More people are gonna join now that it's started.
We're gonna have a teaser trailer for the official trailer.
Yep.
We got Thunder up here.
Oh my god.
At least 4 years since the last time Magic had a event.
Get Thunder up here. Get Thunder up here.
Blunder underline? Good, you guys did it.
Am I even sub to Ish?
Nah, bro.
Alright, guys.
It's up to Ish.
Yo,
I'm really freaking
someone bring
excited.
Thunder up, bro.
I can't overestimate how excited I am.
Yeah, I can tell. I really hear it in your voice.
This
Well,
is
this is
gonna
the-
be awesome.
It's just
This
going
is
to
my
represent
first
WESTHELM so well.
This is my first impression of
I'm
what
joking, he
actually
actually
happened
is.
during the events. So
Yes, everything you see is what actually happened.
yeah,
Real.
we always
no,
we
I-
all know that Ish never lies about
I-
what happens. In the
If,
event.
if Exile Legate doesn't, I swear, if Exile Legate isn't mentioned once in WESTHELM,
Everyone spam WESTHELM sweep in the live chat.
WESTHELM
Oh, yeah.
sweep!
Hi.
Screwed that up.
WESTHELM sweep.
Bro, Skip messing with the playback speed on a live stream.
I like to be up to date, so I speed it up until
Okay,
it's
okay,
up to date.
okay.
Guys,
10 seconds.
this is it. This is it.
Okay, everyone.
Mine's
Watch the video.
Why do we have the live skip over
Weird
reaction?
spam
Yeah, why do we
WESTHELM sweep once more.
Oh god, what happened?
Yo, quiet.
We can't
How am I
even hear
behind?
the
It's so
Ish's
quiet.
camera.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000.
Alright, someone else
I'm
stream.
behind
Somebody
somehow.
ping me with the timestamps of when I'm there. Thanks.
I'm too lazy to look for that.
Bro, Skip's like 2 seconds ahead of me and it's ticking me off.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same. Spood!
WESTHELM!
WESTHELM!
So
Yeah, we got fucked with our island. Yeah.
Kaz.
Oh, I was
saw
there.
myself.
Dude, I'm gonna have to do like a frame by frame analysis of this.
hell yeah. Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, people.
Join my Discord server and of course subscribe to my channel.
2 years in the making.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes. What is this place?
Spood! Spood!
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose.
Okay, I'm probably just gonna watch it from Palp stream.
Island 2, and I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time? No.
There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
Fuck Sidefall.
People who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
Rage bait. Massive rage bait. Oh god, Lizzie is now speaker.
Civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were
Oh my god.
uninhabitable, like the snow.
Ooh, Future Infernus.
The lava could rise.
The lava is rising.
That could erupt at any moment. Ooh, wow, not going down there.
Water boils.
Volcano also happens to heat
Oh yeah, the water.
the water on the island.
Mm-hmm.
Future WESTHELM.
This killed a lot of people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the
We got fucked with the water, dude.
tree. Wood is an essential
Brazil.
material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island. And it was
One! Yeah.
But, of course,
Great. Oh, of course you got in that. Miss Acting Lead.
water. Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
Yeah. Fucking paradise. Yo, what's up, Speedy? Speedy, this is that massive civilization event that I took part in 2 years ago. The video's finally out. And we're premiering it live with all of WESTHELM. Got the crew.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had
35 of us watching together.
and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold. Yeah. The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree.
You can see the chat from this is the premiere chat, and that's I just realized that.
Oh my god, look at them complaining.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they have
ridiculous.
no
Them
idea.
complaining is crazy.
Because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great. So many diamonds already. Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Squids!
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with
Look at all these rich people in Island 2.
If y'all could also lurk,
Was that a spoon?
if y'all could lurk in Twitch, that would be great too.
My life is complete.
One had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are? Oh yeah, no, we're not scared. No?
I can
Remy!
die happy now. Remy! Tubbs! Tubbs!
Hey, Remy!
I hate that guy. He stabbed me.
Yeah,
The bread line.
I do have to skip ahead or refresh. Yeah,
Boo and Furnace.
sorry guys, I was behind.
Oh, never mind. It's the Luigi Mafia. Or Mario.
Now I'm only a couple
Oh
seconds
my God,
behind.
Mario.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his
Oh, it's way too low.
Mafia.
I'm so
His
sorry,
goals were
guys.
Very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation
How
she
have I
named
never
the
heard of
Cass
that?
Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels,
Trying to see if I
bakery
recognize
owners,
anyone.
and their employees.
I don't know pretty much anything that happened on Island 2, except for a few
How
things.
much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict.
Oh, of course it's
Stream will never
Of course it's
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my lord.
This guy.
Shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Okay, I know the Commonwealth.
Look at bro, they already are yapping.
But we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was
Did I
formed
just
on
see
day
someone
one
interesting
when
with-
5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others.
I don't know any of these people.
Overall, by the end of
Again,
the
I'm
day,
kind of a
Island 2 was
newbie
much
to
further ahead than Island
the
1,
ish
as
Civ events,
expected.
so.
But let's see what happens
Day
in
one,
the following
day one
days.
This is
Wow,
when
we
Spoon
plus
almost
50 day
got.
one. That's crazy.
My clip wasn't featured.
As players
one.
logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the
Unused
beginning
errors
of day
appearance.
2 would end up
Here we
having
go.
one of the most consequential moments
Here we go.
of the entire
Wait, is
event.
this when he gets jumped?
That was at the end of day 2, I thought.
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Knight, I need food. I'm dying. Yo, Spoon. Yep. I do have food. You're private, but I need
That was
food.
me. Did you guys see me?
God,
Just walk
I'm
by.
too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Oh,
Now, this
Saps.
player was a rising leader on
Rising
Island
leader.
1. He was known for always
Hey!
making his own food.
Yo!
But some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity
I was behind-
was
yeah.
more a method to gain popularity
Me spotted.
to further his political
Woo!
ambitions. That is until...
You can hear my loud ass
Oh.
in the background, Ian.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yep, the assassination attempt. They didn't reenact this.
Yeah.
He set the line.
There I am. I witnessed this. Again, if you'd like to see that,
Spoon
I'll leave a link
survived
after this live
assassination
stream's done.
attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spoon used this leverage to establish an empire named WESTHELM.
Woo! Sweep!
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Oh, that's right after I spoke to him. Damn, they cut out my part.
Still struggling with food and resources, their motivation
It was right after I spoke to Ish.
unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody
That's
tried to
fair.
take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this guy was so peak.
Oh, it's peak. It's already so peak.
There's a whole playlist of songs that were made during this event
Developed
as well.
civilization, but not all of them were as motivated as WESTHELM. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find droves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer
Yeah,
of
they're-
lava that
fucked us
stemmed
with that.
from the volcano and covered the entire island.
We had so many miners die in lava.
This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people
Yeah,
weren't
did you just drop
necessarily angry at
$100?
the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the
Yeah.
inequality
Wow.
between islands.
No way.
Yo, pass me some of that.
See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now,
But I had
rumors
another
were
moment,
spreading
another
about the
appearance.
wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few
Yeah, dude, this
creations
was
by
so
our
hype.
leader, Linguini.
Dude, there were so many
Speaking
good
of
ones.
Linguini, there was some
Great
drama
propaganda
on the
posters.
volcano on day 2.
I'm so glad he covered that.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
This guy cracks me up.
Mamma mia, help me! I'm
Genuinely,
getting chased.
why does he act like that?
Just attacked me out of nowhere, and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him. Everybody knows that the Legolas is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview...
Oh, Legolas. Wasn't he the one that stole from us at the
wait,
beginning of
there's
the...
some over here. There's some people coming down.
Oh, those are people from Infernus.
Oh,
They're our
boy.
allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the queen of
I didn't know
Infernus.
Seneca...
We are a
ran
nation of the
Infernus.
flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now,
Dude, I
speaking
love
of
that.
invasions, on
Queen
day 2, the
two.
Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
We're gonna turn my mic up, and...
Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
We are not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here? It's you
But I didn't do
Oh.
anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all.
Oh my God, 3 below.
The leader of the
Three
migrants, a
below!
3 below 0,
Why
proceeded
can't I
to
have the
apologize
screen?
for the scare.
3 below?
And then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Dude.
Now on day 2, players
That's a
had
bop.
finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at
This
all,
is really
but
an
an
actually
archipelago
moment.
or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
Hell yeah, Tricolor.
Wait, I did not know Jovial was the leader of Tricolor. What?
How did you not know?
Right.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
you did.
How did you not know that,
Yeah,
bro?
she just died.
know that.
I hope they live a long and prosperous life.
I hope nothing bad
It's
happens to
actually
them.
pronounced Jofiel.
It's fantastic.
Is it?
And lastly, the southern
It's actually
island.
Yeah,
No.
officially, yeah, it's an angel name. It's an angelic name.
Nah, it's
Job
Jofiel.
Jofiel.
Oh, this is where it's gonna happen. Hashtag pack watch.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no roof.
Hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations
Oh,
because he didn't want to
right.
get dragged into politics and drama.
Yeah,
Still, he had
sure.
lots of friends
Uh-huh,
across
definitely,
Island, too,
definitely.
His best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 below 0 and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the
Oh
way
god,
up
not
north.
Flux.
Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant.
Check out
Little did
the
people
chat
know,
here
this
if you
new
wanna
civilization
kind of get
was
our
about to
below
change
0, bro, that's
the
our
crazy.
sentiment.
entire world.
About to get crazier.
This, bro, what is this?
Where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light.
It's just stream. Is just stream better
That
now?
was pretty cool.
By the way,
That was kind of aura. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm noticing a little bit of sus.
Luminara. They saw themselves as
A
the
tinge of
light
sus.
Island 2, the innovators, the inventors.
it should all be pretty
See,
good now.
The reason 3 below 0 had chosen
Well
this
said, Drifter.
specific location
Luminora.
to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 below 0 had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to
I
calculate
don't
the
recall
northernmost
3
point
below
of
having
Island
this much
2.
brains.
His goal was
He
to
doesn't.
sell as
He
close
really
as
doesn't.
possible to the
Fake
other
news.
islands.
I was gonna
When the
say.
day comes, when the borders drop,
I'll vouch for him there. He solved all my puzzles. He's pretty smart.
Connecting the two islands, giving free passage
Oh, that
as a
is
sign
true.
of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen
was
the
that?
Island 1 propaganda.
That was good.
They knew
Propaganda.
that people on Island 1 were angry.
Why did
That
we
is
let them
true.
win like this? Why didn't Island 1 manifest
Would
destiny?
just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade
You actually make a good
Luminara
point. Might take-
and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to
Yeah, I think it would have been more fun if we did.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north
It's
was a
Pooh Bird.
bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us. And Luminara
We should
is
have.
going to be their first
We should have.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal.
He's
but
dead wrong.
He's dead wrong.
77.
This guy sounds talking like the main character.
The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
Consistently is the main character for a lot of Civ events, for some reason.
Yeah, it appears that.
Yeah, he
Hey,
does the same thing in
he's
Progeny.
just got that.
Really well.
tried to warn them when
He does it in Progeny.
kills us all.
Yeah. Was hoping there would be some new main characters.
Did he have all the clout he's got before this, or was this what got him the clout?
Oh yeah, absolutely he did.
Which question?
Flux and Saps.
They were both big
I only know
before
it's
this.
Parables.
Came to an end.
Okay.
Tensions were rising, both within
I was
nations
curious.
and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Also, the Mario bit continued.
Back at Island 1,
No, like
I was
in
watching
like
a
other
small
civs.
group of pirates who called themselves
They're big in other
Al-Qarasina.
civs.
my friend. We're the baddest pirates.
Wheaties
Now,
was
if
the
you look
one that
closely, there was a
tried to steal
person
our
of interest hanging around with
and
the
Lego likes.
pirates.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here. So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh.
I feel like that was his own fault.
Yeah, he also stood like right on the water.
No, that was a murder.
To be fair, he did
Honestly,
deserve it.
The pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small.
I know, dude.
Did you hear about?
Yeah,
the
he
news?
kept that bit going until he died.
Who claimed the bounty? They didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would
You
be
can tell
proof they
when it's an
needed
acting
to collect
session
their
because they give all the
bounty
leaders
later
gold
today.
armor for
So
some
you're
damn reason.
expecting a payment later?
Yes.
Really?
All right. Well, I'll go. I'll go.
No.
You guys let me talk.
What was that skin?
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all
Nerdy.
of Island 1. They
Nerdy
were finally
geek.
starting to adapt to the
Holy
environment.
Yo,
shit, Zach
nerdy.
reference.
Oh,
Yo, there I am.
Day 2, we're building a coliseum.
Yo,
I
nerdy!
am literally a
Also, OO,
hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
gotta respect
What's
the
up,
man.
Food was still the
Okay,
most
she-
powerful
No, just
man
that you're on
Island
screen.
1. And on day 3,
Oh, okay.
he was invited
we
to
saw
a
it.
big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you
Tragedy.
here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Damn, why does Blue Cross always feel that way?
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? Why would he say this?
Whoa!
Whoa, food.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that
That's crazy.
Say that, bro.
I'm gonna go there.
This is actually kind of accurate.
Yeah, we left
After
after like
Spoon
5
left,
minutes.
The other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Yes, he was.
What?
We need to
And we love him for it.
Basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards. Sorry guys, sorry.
He was kind of a doofus.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edge
shit,
of the
screwed.
island,
Are we the
away
baddies?
from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot
He
anymore.
better not be.
So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
What is this? Elysium didn't do anything.
Kind of a banger.
Yeah, dude, the music choice is great.
Guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cat.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
There it is.
Alright.
They should kill
Yeah, dude,
it.
Ish did. This is some bops.
The Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including WESTHELM's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions
Which
of Island
happened,
1,
sort of. It kind of did happen.
Changer. But first,
but there were some reasons that it didn't.
See, there were a few
Yo, the lucky.
Some unnatural reasons.
To complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello. They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for
Hello, it's me.
Yeah, they decided that it was just for like,
Ooh, mamma
in terms of it being interesting, Island 1 versus Island 2 was not the way that we wanted to go.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore
Yeah, well, they were kind of
a
big.
little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway.
They had some funny ass moments. I've got to show you some clips if they don't show them.
You could say a bit of a board group.
Their civilization was down
From
south,
the mafia.
isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a
Board
large
PvP
amount
or
of
hierarchy.
very skilled fighters.
Thanks for following, Mackie.
People were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance.
Only not
They
Macy.
knew that if this works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
WESTHELM.
WESTHELM.
Hell yeah,
Show me more
dude.
WESTHELM.
Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their
Oh,
lives
dude.
around completely.
Hell yeah, dude. Rep Fest. We were literally the main characters.
Reasonable crash out?
This was really funny.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore,
growl?
one of the citizens just decided to blow it up. I thought we were moving.
That classic
Okay,
screen.
it's a little
The Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
Dude, the Commonwealth was literally like so goofy. So much goofy shit happened.
5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens. Should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy.
Hot Sauce Beats. No way. I've seen some of his YouTube videos. I didn't know he was in this event.
Unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not a
Yeah.
building code.
These guys were not 1% as capable as WESTHELM. Oh my god.
Dude, they had so much infighting.
Did that actually happen? That's actually crazy.
Yeah, that happened. That's crazy.
On day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass
He
Coalition,
was trying to do
and
zoning
Tricolor.
regulations, so he got murdered.
Tricolor was a medieval
Deserved.
civilization
Kill the
separated
HOAs.
into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck the
This is big.
Yeah.
We should do that in real life. Is crazy.
Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion.
Dude, they had so much infighting in Island 2. Pretty much Island 1 had like no conflicts.
This particular rumor about a group
And Island 2 is like gossip and conflict and miscommunications. Literal like IRL rich people drama. Like they had nothing else to like.
No way, Nezra. Oh my god.
Island 1 united, yeah, because we had to survive, and they got so bored.
People worried, especially the two border states.
Uh-oh.
So Jofiel invited
I know
all
that
the major
building.
leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency
Surely nothing bad will
meeting.
happen.
The only leader
Surely.
who declined was 3 Below 0.
Nothing bad
because
happens
he was
in that
busy
build.
building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below 0 says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck,
Against
sir. And
Island
because
1.
this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
I hope Flux dies in the Coliseum.
They're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
Surely they'll come to an agreement.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm sure this turns out great.
Bad would happen.
Yeah, nothing bad would ever happen in this build here. If they're about to have a diplomatic meeting.
No, this isn't the one.
I think everyone's here.
Oh yeah, not yet. It's day 4.
I think this is Jofiel getting smoked.
No, Jofiel jumps off. I thought after the whole thing happened.
President of a period.
I don't remember.
I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why
Like at the end of day 4.
a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if
I think Jofiel was the one that killed herself.
Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They're
Real, that's exactly, yeah.
And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it.
This is a very
I'm on
candid
board with
seed.
that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is
What the hell? Why is
ridiculous.
Jofiel based?
Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you want to send aid to them? Guess what?
Corntopia
They're
in the
gonna
chat
take
is
whatever
terrible.
You send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
Conspiracy.
I have a point. Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Island 1 is united.
Yeah, there was actually so much concern
All aligned in the same
all the time.
goal, to kill us and take our
What do you mean? No one would use any traps against these guys?
Bro, did Flux spit this off the dome? Because this is like really well said.
No.
No, this was, I think, this is reenacted, I think.
I don't know. You can see the chat going.
Oh, yeah.
Civilization. Either that or we attack
Maybe it was dubbed, but...
Oh, yeah, it might be dubbed.
You can't believe this is
I don't know.
candid.
Real rich people canon event.
They have the actual voices.
This is not
like
real
very.
time.
Do we help
Yeah,
the
this seems
pleb
actually
leaders?
very quietly and it's cacophony.
They're going to attack us if we don't help them.
Everyone, we can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
I would never
They're not
cover
savages.
after that. The dead fucking silence that just rings
no.
across the table. Oh my god.
Bro must have felt humiliated.
Oh, this is... Villains aren't born, they're made.
Oh, here it comes.
Yes!
Nothing bad will happen today.
Best Helm, best Helm, best Helm.
Something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
What the hell?
Yo.
Yes.
Fire editing.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, did I miss this?
Is this for real?
No,
Did they-
no.
No,
This has got to be, yeah, in post.
This is a weird reenactment.
This happened, bro. This really happened,
This
guys.
did not
But
happen.
like, was unused actually?
I remember this.
The Island 1 band, including
There was an
Emperor
Island
Spoon,
1.
who
There was a
founded the
band,
music
but
and bolstered the morale of his citizens. He
it wasn't
believes
like
that
this.
A happy citizen is a productive citizen.
Bro, I don't know.
No, it wasn't like this. They just went around and did like some songs.
They could have at least made the
Emperor
building look
Spoon
more
was a
West Helm.
chaotic figure. Westhelm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course,
Yo!
the Colosseum, which when finished will play
Yo.
a major role
There he
in
was.
Westhelm's
Let's go.
justice system. That
No, not
said,
there yet.
Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday.
Why didn't
Benji
say leaders
and
and
the other
Panda
leaders
John
had been
Top?
talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke. Well, I mean,
Genuinely, what the fuck is Spoon's issue?
He was so unbothered.
And may one day try
Yeah, I
to
wish,
take
bro.
over the
They were
entire
way
island.
off.
And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify.
The call out
They
is
also
insane.
knew
That's
that if Island
crazy.
2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side. So they didn't
Nah, bro, listening to Napoleon.
They might have made some songs post for this. Because it was never electric guitars or anything. Part of the band.
This is so real.
Definitely really happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Live, for sure.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive
It
castle
did
for
not
her
happen.
people, a beautiful home base that would hover directly over the
A castle.
volcano.
When we're like, this is
Instinctually
definitely happening. It means
desired
it
to
didn't
raid a
happen.
castle.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions.
Rumors, aka.
Everyone knew that the volcano was dangerous, except
Lava
for
is
Seneca,
rising.
who
Lava's rising.
take the
Lava's
opposite
rising.
approach.
It's all just paranoia.
Yeah, dude.
If we really
It was
value
so
the
sick.
volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it? Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
We live under the ground. Like
I didn't know that.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, yes, should we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Netherite wasn't available anywhere else.
Were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret
It would be a real
advantage that Island 1
shame if
had.
Mario got slimed. It's crazy.
And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
They should have just lied about, like, here's some, but not all. Like, not actually give them all.
Was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, just because of Blackstone, like, this is all we got.
That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout. This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning?
Yeah. Pretty sure these are the people that I died to.
Wonder underline.
In the end.
I threatened the Covenants.
Because I didn't... One of my biggest mistakes was not memorizing the banners of all the different nations. So during the war, I had no idea who was who.
Story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Seinfeld ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like "the lava is rising" just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today,
he was a really big "lava is rising." He was just so annoying. He was kind of a rage baiter.
Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
I think the lava's rising.
Rep fest.
Yo, it was WESTHELM soldiers in there.
This was day 6, not day 4.
Oh, damn.
I don't think Ish really cares.
No, well, we
Yeah,
found
we're already on the rewrites, man. We're already on the rewrites.
We found the warden on day 2.
By the way, can anyone else like hear Shmood, or is he just not talking?
He's not talking.
Whenever the
All
border
right.
drops,
His mic hasn't been working.
to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace.
Again, we didn't get access to those materials till day 7.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
What is this?
Just fumble after fumble for Flux, dude.
I spoke with
Poor Flux, he deserves it.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day
Base.
building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend,
His
Saps,
best friend,
finish
air
building
quotes.
his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here could be a little unpredictable.
Oh, there's the duo.
But he's my friend. And I know
Just kiss already.
The beginning of exactly. The beginning of so much
Just
fan
kiss
art
already.
and shipping and
Very good friends.
Their Coliseum breakup fight is gonna be real sad.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Oh, is this it?
GTA, I forgot about that. That's GTA change.
Wait, was that freaking GTA?
Oh my god. Wait, that's dope.
I forgot about that.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest
Dude, that was actually a
civilizations,
sick
was walking
transition.
across Tricolor with her second in command.
Really nothing.
Yeah, no, they
about
went
the
off.
No,
Abba.
Jofiel.
I guess so.
Yeah, Jofiel just got
look at
laughed
those
back into my
survival.
Seraphim.
That's some survival
Oh,
instincts
wow.
right there.
I guess I was
she
wrong.
took a while to react.
I'd never get lava back into.
What is this? Is this lava? What is
your
this?
version of
What is
was
this
so
worm
funny.
stuff?
That video is so funny.
the lava on Owo.
Yeah, and
Oh
he
my
just
gosh.
buckets.
The second in command
Shmood, you sound
of
so different. What the
Tricolor
hell?
had just killed their own
do you mean?
leader, and immediately
Maybe it's a
all of
different
Island
mic.
2 went on lockdown.
Dude,
Does he sound
this
different to anyone
started
else?
so much crazy shit.
everyone was confused
Yeah, he
about
sounds
what
different.
caused this to happen.
Who?
I do have a new mic.
You didn't get. Oh, sorry. If you didn't get brutally assassinated, we wouldn't be dating right now.
Dude, I wish I was in a nation with a power vacuum.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a
Oh,
good
no.
idea for him to
Oh,
call
no.
an emergency meeting.
Oh, this goes
with
so
all the
well.
leaders.
I wasn't able to do any re-recordings after a while because I got a new mic. It was heartbreaking.
But for now, he and
You do sound very different. I like the low
You
quality.
do,
was part of
actually. I
it.
hear that now. Oh my god.
The low quality was a part of it. I know. I'm so sad. Obviously, it broke.
Lizzie, he just sounds like Ethan now.
No, I
No.
feel like this is a lower quality mic.
Seraphim
Yeah.
The mic had like more aura to it.
Ah! Help!
The stream! The stream!
Help!
No!
What the hell happened to him?
All right, I'm up.
Wait, are they not going to
Now,
go over
Island
the
2
assassination?
wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Now,
Yeah, I think I'm dead here.
The leader of the Al-Qadasina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. The Al-Qadasina pirates, Noble Bucket,
Why do I
died
hear-
very suddenly. They sent me the footage of what happened.
Oh, I heard
Do
Spood
you want to do
stream.
it?
I'm so
I
sorry.
like reading the chat.
He doesn't know the lava layers there.
I'll do it. Yeah.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think
With world
Oh
leaders
my
dying
God.
left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report.
They turned
the
into
truth,
propaganda,
unlike
though.
that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance
I know
would be
this.
tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Ah.
And this news spread all across.
I love the music here, though.
Dude, this music is peak.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition.
Dude, West Helm
into
does
the
look good.
volcano
West Helm was so
without telling
photogenic.
Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed.
It just
there
looks
was
good from every
netherite.
angle.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like WESTHELM started asking
Greedy
if they
spoon.
too could mine in the
Bro, this part's
volcano,
wild
Seneca
from me.
said
How
no.
dare you refuse our emperor?
This did not happen, by the way. We were peaceful with Infernus until the
They're
war,
hogging it.
when we had to fight him, because I decided that was the most like reasonable and.
Listen, Island 2 is rich.
Oh.
We are not. Now with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano
he's
people
angry.
are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders
Yeah,
and
dude.
told them to put this issue on hold.
I get a lot of screen time, but I'm always in the background.
So we can all talk this through peacefully.
Was this a 2-hour-long yap session that Spood just darn near killed himself for?
War over some mineral.
Yes.
What's that? I don't remember that one.
It's up on my YouTube.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing
watch
the
that.
death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer.
Oh no.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could
I'm sure nothing
coordinate a
will
hunt for
happen
Seraphim
here.
and discuss their plans for when the border
There's really
inevitably
nothing bad
ever happens at
Shortly.
meetings.
Nothing ever
My
happened.
beautiful
Now,
political
after
marriage
Jofiel's death,
alliance.
Tricolor had lost a lot of its
Nothing ever
power.
happens.
Yeah, dude.
With
This is
really
the most
one
insane
dominant
shit
nation, the
to be like
Commonwealth.
completely unplanned. Or by unplanned, I mean it wasn't
Remember
scripted.
Day 3, how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
Meetings are really safe. Nothing ever
Head on
happens
Day
at
5
diplomatic
when one of
meetings.
the leaders was caught plotting to take control of
Yep.
the entire
Common
Commonwealth.
Wolfram L.
So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well,
Yay!
Oh yeah, he's wearing a gold helmet.
God.
Everyone else is in diamond, and Wolfram is just in
Rory Kid was the
iron
one
and
who
gold.
fucking did that?
He just killed him!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost
Oh,
even
no.
more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen
Dude, all we knew is that over the course of 2 days, the Commonwealth went from like being on top of the world to like just collapsing. It was like, what's the news with Commonwealth? How bad are they now?
Not useless. I think
Literally like America right now, where it just keeps getting worse.
The cast coalition thrived.
Until we were like no longer surprised. Like, yeah, that checks out.
Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched
Oh,
work to
no.
attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the
really
tallest
funny.
trees in the cast coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh my god.
So funny.
Oh my god, he's dead!
Oh my god.
I first watched that.
Hype.
That said, every other major leader was now
So
on
it
their way.
begins.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Nothing bad would ever happen.
Bro, if only Zekor died here
Leaders
as
and
well.
representatives arrived. There was
What do you mean? Nobody's gonna die here.
notably
Only Saps died here, on God.
from attending the
Yeah,
meeting.
Saps died.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his
Zesty
underground
Osmonka.
bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see
Ooh, the bad
that
guy,
Island
evil
1 is
scheming
gearing up to
music.
invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's
Only they were
completely
wrong.
brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
Anyone ever noticed that his name is Fluixion?
Yeah, but everyone calls him
You got a
Flux.
plan?
Everyone's
have a
noticed for
plan,
like the
but
past
no
2
one
years
is.
after the
They
event,
all
and no
voted
one cares
against
at this
it.
point. I
Look,
think.
we can still save this island.
I just
but
noticed
the current
that
leadership
too.
has to go.
I like how
Yeah,
Flux
I
ended up
just
killing
noticed that
more
too.
people than we did on their island.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah,
Has
that's
to
what
go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
I thought it was day 4, but I guess it was day 5.
Welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying.
Dude, move your mouse or
Seraphim
something.
reached out to me, asked me if they could help
Oh.
in any way.
Yeah, I know. Actual Flux just kept taking L's.
And today, we will finish the job.
This intense as fuck, bro.
Okay, this is peak.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there.
Dude, we all know what happens, but this still feels intense.
Yeah, dude.
Something I didn't want to do.
What happens?
But something
I have
that
no idea
needs
what's
to
happening.
be done. I'm going to save this island by
I'll be
any
main
Oh, I hope
character
people
for
wore
Takes
helmets.
Me Kill It.
Only he caused the collapse of the island.
If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
I hope they show the perspective of one of the guys that died.
Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now?
Dude, the fact that they were talking about conspiracy when this happened, like in the actual event, is crazy.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
Oh wait, I thought Saps was part of this.
But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
Oh my god, they're all dead!
What just happened? God! Oh my god!
The horror!
Wow, that was an awesome scene.
I wish that they didn't do a slow-mo thing. It was so much cooler when it was just live. Like,
I've known about that scene for a fucking year and had to stay quiet. That was rough. Like that was easily
awesome.
when he showed that to me. He was still editing it while he was talking to me, and like when I first saw it, bro, I actually had like a stroke.
Oh my god, this made me feel bad for Saps, which is not something I thought I'd ever say.
I fully believed he did that as well. Like,
yeah, so did I.
Well, yeah,
until a certain point, obviously.
I didn't show you. I showed you the clips that were circulated from the people that were there, not this scene as edited. Like Spood got to see. He got to see this video, like parts of this video early.
Helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux
Yeah.
and his crew had built a trap in his roof, and Saps did not know they had.
But nah, when this happened, day one, the day that this happened, I showed Subin. Dude, this was like.
Used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
R.I.P. Chalky Kid. Didn't deserve it.
Because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
Wow.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off,
Island 1 was confused too.
immediately caught and killed. Oh!
What would a tricolor?
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that,
That's 'cause he
all
was.
the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor.
I'm pretty
to
sure Saps was
Luminara,
resurrected.
declared Saps to be hunted
Like he died.
down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Wow, look at that.
What is this?
Look at that.
Unfortunately, Flux didn't regain his aura there.
To save 1,000.
Oh yeah, he's skyrocketed.
Would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
No, don't give Nezra screen time again.
Nezra screen time.
No, bro, not
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
Somewhere. Yay!
Yeah, Nezra, we know him from the
worry, guys,
WESTHELM
we come out on
SMP after. He was a part of it.
Do you guys understand why this video is so good now?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we knew it was going to be good before. We were just worried about what to do right
He's kind of racist.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island,
Don't worry about it.
just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred
I'll talk about it off
that
stream.
was popular in the early
It wasn't
days
that bad,
faded away.
but we're
Except
poking
for
fun at
this
him.
player named
Oh, I know where we are.
Who was determined to take out Barbie.
Yeah,
Land
this is
because
funny.
it's like
Oh yeah, the I Oppenheimer via Barbie Land thing.
movie.
I'm building a new
Dark Oppenheimer.
that will make yesterday's
Darkenheimer.
look like
Yeah,
a
this
say
is
that-
one
made
website.
from this.
You say that like Oppenheimer wasn't dark
This is
already.
totally real.
And up, and up, and was never seen again.
Spider.
Wait, was that real? Was that like a piston
Now,
thing?
day
Yeah, it was a
6
piston
No,
thing.
new challenges
pre-shot,
for some of the
pre-shot.
civilizations.
No, it was. I think it was part of it. I think I saw a
Never mind,
clip.
I spoke to Ish about it. I thought that he shouldn't include that. Just because it's like, it's pretty obviously not a piss.
People will think more other stuff was fake too.
Yeah. But he said it doesn't really matter. Because it's like a beat.
Bro should have just used a flying machine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, mine,
I
remember
think you
mine?
shouldn't have done it.
Meanwhile, at
But I mean, it's not the
Elysium,
end of the world. Like,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them.
TLDR,
Although this
Elysium.
particular
You-
trial did not go to plan.
No.
Somebody stole Gerald.
Somebody stole Gerald.
The mushroom pal Gerald has been
Sounds familiar.
I'm afraid of you guys. I don't think he's alive.
There they all go. Meanwhile, at WESTHELM, there
Yes!
Benson
Red
moment, even though
light!
Benson was after.
shortage of feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened
Remy,
up
get
a
off
new
it.
restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
How fitting that the AI is angry about their death.
Buying their food from another place
AI's mad.
Dinosaur.
AI's mad.
Until
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. Damn it, they didn't include the scream.
They didn't include the screen.
God damn it.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't just ask you to retake it.
Remy, are you behind
Dude,
the
the scream was the best part.
He wasn't going to include the screen because he was scared for retention.
Anyway, on day 6,
SETI!
the WESTHELM Coliseum was finally complete.
The scream was so funny. I'm gonna have to show you guys the scream at some point. Probably in the second video I'm gonna be making on this.
Oh, I just denied it.
Let's go.
Maybe a little bit of
Zeddy!
That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little
Yeah, I'm in this a lot actually.
He can't stand meetings.
Because I was around Spood a lot.
There it is, yeah.
You mean trial combat is a perfectly reasonable
This
form
is something
of
Spood's first
judicial
attempted
justice.
assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
Oh, bro, no way this guy gets this whole plot line.
No
way, bro.
Growing in WESTHELM with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are WESTHELM citizen Ramsay Pie.
No, kill this guy.
These guys, these guys.
All you gotta do is give the most minimal
Wait,
effort ever.
wait, they turned Arcturus into a fucking murderer? That's crazy.
He killed me. What do you mean?
Oh, he did. Really? He killed you? He was the one who killed you?
Arguably, killed himself.
Named Oo.
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh, it was Ramsey, not Arcturus. Okay.
Wait, no, I thought Arcturus just said he helped with it just so he could get some attention.
Yeah.
It was those two that planned on doing it.
Do you notice how quick the WESTHELM military was on that? Right?
Yeah, dude.
I'm pretty sure the murderer from Island 2 is still free right now.
It was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
Recipes over.
I want to make one thing.
Are they gonna talk about the assassination attempt of me and
Of a WESTHELM.
Glory to WESTHELM.
Glory to WESTHELM. There I am.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano.
Glory to West Ham spamming a chat currently.
Yeah. Glory to East Helm is crazy.
I stopped who are believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with WESTHELM's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if
Just
you had
on
netherite,
you,
and
Spood
lied.
Saps in the
You
live
said there
chat.
was no netherite, that you would look
No.
at it and
Kill
then
this
you
person.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Wethelhelm. I love Wethelhelm.
Spood, stop fucking blazing yourself in the live chat. We can see it. We can see
Shit, that
it.
was my goal.
Who's blazing themselves?
The big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath?
Dude, the live chat is so fast.
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
Plot twist.
Hell yes.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is
Seneca
your
was
land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
I didn't even hear Seneca.
Lingolini went even further.
On the day 1, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any.
That's crazy.
Eventually, people started using
Actual like rich versus poor like drama.
Like,
right now.
shit.
It will most likely erupt within the next
British
few
people
days.
so much.
Okay, Spoop.
And so, after even more discussion, WESTHELM made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to
God, I
unite
hate
us all,
this guy.
or you have an
Such an
opportunity
unworthy heir.
to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus. And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
I'm gonna be real. Why did they get wiped out again? They really should have had more protection.
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Dude, the editing's fire.
Oh, not this white guy.
Excuse me?
Sorry, are you literally a Brit?
Every leader in front of me
He's
just
white.
died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
You're a Brit. It's the same
It wasn't
thing.
me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Dude's very
Following
tanned.
yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was
How did they
now
not
the
catch
most
this guy?
wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
Real simple, he has plot armor.
Rude.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense
If our
jungles
military
and
was in there,
swamps of the southern
they would've
island.
got him,
Yeah,
yeah.
we would have caught him in like.
He also knew
He would've
that
too
the
busy
longer
fighting.
he hid,
Yeah, we would've got him in like.
Dude, our military was
he
on
decided
fucking
that
fleek.
He would turn himself in under the condition that he is.
They didn't talk about Day 6's warden attack.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
Oh wait, it's not Day 7 yet.
Call me Cass, and of course the guy.
Dude, that's crazy. It's been like 20 minutes on Day 6.
Dead, Flux sent another
We've already
man
watched an
to
hour of the
take
video.
care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
That is a Scyther.
He just
Yeah, that is literally what I said.
I was just
To the
confirming it.
world, this
I-
looks
I-
like
I-
yet another
I'd have to be having an
senseless
episode, that's how I
assassination.
died.
But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially
Bro,
not
you're literally killing
Island
yourselves.
1.
Yeah, that's not our fault.
In fact, the new
Yeah,
leadership of
somebody
Tricolor
killed.
was already preparing for Island 1
2
to
incompetence
invade.
strikes again.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when
Island 1 wins by doing nothing, yeah.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had
It's such a
come
big
to
bridge.
a
That's
stop.
crazy.
After all these days, Flux's
That's what happens when you don't have to worry
plan
about
was finally
everyone on
working.
mining and farming and wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Now the
Yeah,
Gas
wood.
Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a
Bro,
diplomatic meeting
Skip,
on Day
didn't when
6
we
to
went-
try and
didn't when we
increase
go
the
visit
morale of
Commonwealth,
Island
we
2
literally
before the
fucking
border
drove
drops. Although
past
Cass
the
herself
bridge.
was too scared to
Yeah, I
attend
know.
the meeting.
I just, I didn't remember how
I
big it was.
am like I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because
I hope
there
they
was an
show
attempt on
that.
my life yesterday.
Right. Because
I
Cass
guess
was one of the
they've
last
started the Night
remaining
Arcturus
major
plot
leaders
line,
on
but are they
Island
gonna
2.
use
She now
only
had guards
spiders
with her at
stuff? We'll
all
see.
times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed.
I just realized it's Saparata, not Saparta.
The trial, but the Commonwealth ended up
There's 10,000 people watching right now.
Venue to show the world that the
Damn.
Commonwealth is still the strongest.
How do I join?
1,000 people.
What do you mean, how do you
Oh
join?
my gosh, bro.
This event took place 2 years ago.
Advertise the Sternio. We'll
This is
advertise
so
the Sternio.
silly.
Oh, this bit.
The lava's rising, guys. The lava finally
Oh,
rose.
this is the
It
war
was almost 2 years ago.
And
Oh
it's
yeah,
the
they
dad
named
that mines under Helm's
they
Deep.
named the warden Lava is Rising
Warden Slayer.
because they weren't weren't
Oh, it's Rome.
Yeah, Rome did it.
I know Rome did it. It's
Rome
just-
inside.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see him feature in the video. It's fun.
Should have seen the signs.
Not gonna lie, he deserved it.
That was such a big troll. Dude, this was so poetic. It was so poetic.
Yeah, it was.
That he died from rising lava is so funny.
In all of Minecraft.
The fact that he was like, rising lava, lava's rising, like freaked people out.
The entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
What the heck?
What? Common never more L.
Yeah, I remember.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilization.
This was scary. I remember the Colosseum, I was hiding in the Colosseum, like, shifting.
Hold on, I'm waiting to see when we come in and, like, mark this guy.
I wonder if this is actually music that they put together after the, or this is an existing song.
WESTHELM Army.
The army was ready.
Hey, he's not the.
Is this song is like so good for this? I think they made this for this, which is like sick. That they had the musicians from this event come together and make songs for the video.
You see the channel go W.
Yeah.
No, this. Okay, I like the scene, but it's also not real.
Bro, they haven't shown me once. What is this?
Hey, this isn't real. We didn't lose anyone.
Yeah, no, none of these people are Western.
I don't recognize any of them.
Yeah, they were all just people that came in and tried to.
They're not going over the talent show that it interrupted, or us saying "shut the fuck up" to a staff member who was trying to warn us about the warden.
I'm taking your title away. Not even in the whole scene? Imagine not even being in that entire sequence.
Damn, Wizzy, you lied to us, man.
Fucking was. What? Did they reshoot it?
Yeah, that was an acting scene.
Obviously.
Okay.
You just all spewed call a volley of arrows.
That did not happen.
That's crazy. They just fucking denamed you.
Including the murder of Joe Field.
Retcon.
Bro, what was it? Skip and Spood were both hiding at the top of the tower.
Yeah, exactly.
No. The first half of that scene is definitely reshot.
No, we weren't. I wasn't actually hiding during it. I had no clue where to go. I was just running around aimlessly like a headless chicken.
I had logged off. The first half of that scene was definitely reshot, though the last half is shown as an actual clip.
Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself.
Wizzy, there's
for the meeting, he had his
there's a mark against your Warden Slayer title in the chat. Drifters saying that the OG footage Cadastro got the kill.
After the trap went off,
Yeah.
just long enough.
It's in the wiki as well. Look it up.
He's not only a cold-blooded murderer.
He's a fucking liar. The prosecution called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know.
I don't think I don't remember.
Oh, he killed the one that glitched and respawned. That would make sense.
It was Saprada.
Fucking, I'm gonna go through that frame by frame and find myself, bro. I swear I was there. You all saw it. You all saw it.
You.
Alright, let's watch
bro, this guy's an off.
You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now,
I spoke to Ish about this a few days ago. Let me find out.
It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Gotoga, Live Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader.
Damn, bro, name names.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap.
By this point, he died in the video, right?
That's rather interesting.
Yeah, he did.
Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
I swear it was
Is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Yeah, I feel real bad.
Rip.
Music is just peak. Didn't he show up later though? On Island with us?
Saps is to be taken to the top of the
Okay, how could he possibly get out of this situation?
Do you not remember the video? Do you not remember the video, bro?
Bro's gonna totally be fine, by the way.
Island 2 was just straight up incompetent.
Even though he, oh yeah, he legit, I remember he legitimately escaped.
Just straight embarrassing for everybody.
They're about to get
Look at all those people, bro. That's not impressive for Saps. It's just depressing for all of them.
Yeah, no, he actually did that. I forgot. He actually, they just fumbled so hard during this. I think what happened was he died to something stupid during the event, and they revived him because he was important to the story.
He's already taken so much fall damage, bro. Just shoot him twice with the crossbow.
Look at him go. Dang, okay.
It does look pretty cool in the video.
Fall damage.
Oh my god, oh, he missed the water.
They don't have any arrows.
You mean to tell me they have all the in the world and they don't have any?
He just runs away.
Where'd he go? L Manheim.
He escaped, man.
He said again.
That's insane.
Yeah, I remember this actually happened. Yeah, no, I didn't see how it happened, but I remember hearing it after.
The WESTHELM military would never fumble like this.
Never.
Real. Never happening.
Oh, you guys got ram within like seconds. Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember after I got assassinated, like 15 people immediately killed me.
Yeah, it was
he
executed.
It's only because the warden executed.
But then the warden showed up, and so instead of releasing him or maybe letting him escape in the chaos, Skip just made the executive decision and put him down on the spot. It was crazy.
Yeah. That was actually Aura.
I was watching that 2 days ago.
Yeah, our military did not fuck around, like at all, at all.
Put him down like a horse.
In VC, I just said kill him.
See, I like
that.
Like the fact that the assassination attempt on day 2 didn't go through, that there was somebody on it in like quarter of a second. Our military was always on edge, always watching.
Because then at Elysium it didn't have boiling water.
Wait, that's not a reshoot thing. That's just actually happened.
I think it's because we had a dedicated structure for our military, which a lot of other places didn't.
Going from one island to another after all this time.
Yo, Zuck.
By the way, reference busy, Grit.
Is this Island 1? Whoa.
I never see Island 2 during it.
Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Yeah.
They're taking the sheep, but the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
Yo, what happened to you?
Like half of the day I forgot.
You look better like that.
As people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
They say that like WESTHELM and Tekla didn't work.
Just take probably 30 minutes to cross.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Dude, Flux just taking so many
very
L's.
clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally
Could you imagine how
enjoy
Flux
Island
felt
2
during
for
this?
themselves.
We had no interest.
We didn't mind a lot of Island 2 though.
Well, that's expected.
That said,
Yeah.
day 7,
Well,
Lincolini made
we do
a
end up in a
big
war, but not between Island 1 and 2.
He had
But
decided to
it is kind of funny that nobody,
relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
that there was no war going to happen. It had to be pre-planned, the war. Like, you're going to fight, these are going to be the nations. Like, some of the nations that were together had to be grouped together, even though they weren't allies during the event. Because otherwise it would have just been so unfair, because everybody was united. It would have just been like 15 nations versus 1.
We might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much. But we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Linguini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition.
I did not know
That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
Izzy, why are you crying in this video?
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster.
Why was it Wolfram?
For the
I want to hear
Commonwealth.
Wolfram.
Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So
Oh,
when
he already
Saps
died at the
Yeah, literally. Cass just survived by process of elimination. Just wasn't a complete idiot.
was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most
Oh,
of
hey,
the
the gauntlet.
Commonwealth leaders
Civilization
resigned,
for like 2
leaving
days.
just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole
Nightmare
ruler of the
scenario
Commonwealth.
for any
We're actually
civilization.
searching for
Sitzkrieg in
Saps
charge.
right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
As you can tell, people have feelings about that.
Kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder
Look at his
of
weird
WESTHELM,
mustache.
Look at his traitor's ass.
Damn, they call.
Dude had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't
As long as
find
I
us,
log
we
out,
should
it's
be
Cupola
okay.
arrives.
As long as I log out at every.
They called Night Arcturus lead builder L. Just kidding. He did kind of facilitate our builds, but me and Zeddy were the ones that actually built most of the stuff.
Literally all
He
Pro
basically
had
just
to do
approved
was
it.
say he was part of the plot.
He did some things. I shouldn't say that.
Soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going.
Yeah, this Spood, he's been in the call. He's the British guy in the call right now. Yeah, he's just never took anything seriously. He was like he was like purposefully stupid. Yeah, he's in the call. He can't hear me right now though. Here, I'll turn Spood up.
How did he pull this off?
This is insane.
Oh, oops.
What the heck? High rotation.
Why do we use the boat though?
Yeah, the boat would be faster than sprint jumping.
Then he just did. It took him like 3 meters.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform
Hold
everyone
on, was
else
this
that
an
Saps
actual
was
thing
on
that
his way
happened?
to Island 1.
Yeah.
Oh my
Saps,
god.
meanwhile, quickly
Island 2 is
sailed
really
the rest of the way to the other
Yeah, dude, they
islands,
Island 2 did like so incompetent. No, he's just impulsive, and he's also just like silly. Like he's stupid on purpose. He was good at his job. He was good at his job. He was very good at his job, but he was very like
of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds.
like kind of like not knowing what's going on any of the time, like way too relaxed.
It was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
Like the one innocent dude who just doesn't think that anything bad's ever gonna happen, that just happens to get through these horrible events through like luck. That was like how he played through things.
The Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission. Turntap had sent the Covenant Hit Squad to Island 2.
The Covenant Hit Squad.
Not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
They didn't call him Peacekeeper, that's crazy.
The Mafia base itself.
Humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Linguini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingulini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that
West Helm, Mr. Ripple!
Mining, she had no choice but to let them
The king!
She was not happy about what Lingulini
Rempel was not there. Rempel was not there.
Oh, there he is.
Bro was mining wood the entire time.
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else.
They showed you mining, Rempel.
Because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't
But you were not mining. Day 7.
publicly betrayed in Furnace. They found him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
No.
Here they go.
No.
But over my grave,
Not the mafia.
he will
No.
not be a part of it.
Drew, do something.
I publicly disapprove.
The fucking Mario death sound.
Why did we
That's so
sponsor their
good.
deaths? We were on the wrong side. Why did we sponsor their
He
deaths?
did say that.
The entire chat.
Hey, we didn't sponsor their death.
Second I had to walk away for 30 seconds. Are you kidding me?
He was, dude. The clips that came out of that nation, just like the unfiltered raw clips from people's perspective, were so good.
Oh, Palps is my favorite song.
Oh, you got the fancy armor now.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the
All my
Warden when
appearances
it
are from
died.
other people. I didn't go to a single acting
Now,
session.
of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis,
Entire Mr.
Saps.
Ripple arc is
But he
alive.
did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed because Saps was the
I don't know,
only
man. He
other
kinda
person
deserves
in
it
the
for this work.
world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their real leader, Fluxion.
Yeah, real. I mean, keep in mind that during the actual event, it didn't quite go down like this. Everyone knew.
Like everybody just thought Saps was
People
guilty.
hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't
Oh, well,
happy that Saps accused
sort
their
of.
fellow
That everyone thought he was
citizens.
guilty, and no one managed to kill him.
Yeah.
So a lot of people did think that, yeah, as we're saying, a lot of people did think that Saps was guilty who, like, didn't know, because that was just, like, the story. But there were, like, several people who knew the truth.
Frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look,
AKA,
no matter what people say,
everything he
Island
wanted to do,
1
collapse the entire Commonwealth.
They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we
I
have
would have joined
stronger
Flux if he wanted
leaders,
to collapse the
more
Commonwealth.
cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
You didn't do anything.
Bro just killed his own people and went, yeah, that's why we have peace.
Since the
And it's
beginning,
aura,
Flux's
unfortunately.
philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy
Oh,
you.
oh!
If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofield, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing
I swear,
our
did they
nation.
take the
Obviously,
Turkish
the
statue
passing
and
of
redesign
Jofield hit us pretty hard.
They did, yeah.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk.
Yeah, why isn't it?
But that's just
The
unrelated.
Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the
This
person
might be the
who
acting
was
scene I
to
took place in.
murder the leaders
I took
they
part in some of
loved.
the acting scenes where they reshot things.
Saps knew that it was only a matter matter of time before someone hunts him down,
My
or
friend.
someone in the Covenant betrays him.
Quickly,
to claim
quickly,
the
I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and
There
get
you
a
go.
strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
WESTHELM!
Here we go.
This is just more WESTHELM glazing.
Dude, Citadel looks so good. So does the Coliseum.
WESTHELM is fucking awesome.
WESTHELM was so photogenic.
I think WESTHELM was alright, yeah.
But on their way to the Westhelm Capital building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, hey.
I'm so proud of our work with WESTHELM. Not just me, but like everyone who like helped build that. Because I spent the entire time like directing like 1 or 2 teams.
Yeah, that.
Saps and his crew then entered
He died, the whole economy.
Building the Citadel. We were so late and behind schedule. Because of
Yo, Jonta!
The Covenant leader brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain.
Bro, I fully thought he was guilty, like $1,000,000%.
Sorry, no.
Ultimately, Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason.
Hey, look at me!
Instead, Saps tried
I like how you can see me building the top of the Citadel in that shot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Although when he arrived, things felt.
Bro, I made
a little
Ishri edit
off.
this whole Alcaracina scene from scratch.
Well, about that.
I Inglourious Bastards at the opening scene.
But then, suddenly.
Need to leave.
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill
the amount of
Saps to
time
collect
Saps
the
should've
massive
fucking
bounty
died,
on his
bro.
head. So he told
That's
Saps to
insane.
run.
He had real.
What's going on?
You know the name of what?
He has plot armor and instincts.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Maybe it wasn't Saps that died and was revived. Maybe it was someone else.
So sketchy.
So I'm gonna assume they declared a bounty in each respective nation.
Who was it that got revived during the event?
I'll explain to you honestly.
That was me.
Listen, it's hard to trust people
I
right
read
now,
that.
so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
Most obvious ambush ever.
As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Hey.
There's literally no disadvantage to running away.
Bro
Not
did
one.
not turn his head around one time. One time.
Turn tab moment.
Like it's so funny.
Turntap doesn't know how to turn.
Nobody has spatial awareness.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person.
No, it's just Saps
"Yo, have you
didn't
seen
PvP
Saps?"
at all or fight back
This
at
is the
all.
same
He just
day that I
ran.
said no to him. So I
hated him.
I like did
And
not
nobody,
give a shit
like
about
everybody else just fumbled every single time.
Funny.
Like fumble after fumble after fumble. Hearing about this was so like.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had snow on that.
I'm definitely gonna have to fact check myself before the I put out my video like going over everything because I don't remember everything.
Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
What's he building?
Didn't he do this in season 1 as well? In season 2 as well?
Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to
Just
remember
have suicide
Saps
tower.
planned to jump off.
Quiet.
This is why he was putting on the Reaper, man. He's doing the same thing.
But he didn't.
That's the area.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
What is with the suicide towers, man?
No, Saps likes them.
Yeah.
Aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill everyone. Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight.
Yo, this is when I jumped into the arena.
You are charged
That is not what he did.
murder of several innocent West Helm players.
That is what he did.
Am I gonna be featured jumping into the arena?
Conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinos.
Felone with a Remy nose.
She's a name
AI death.
No, they skipped over my generous donation.
God, I hate both these guys. They both should have.
Coming in.
They could have so easily shown it.
Oh my gosh, I
Zangetsu.
forgot about
He named the
Enro.
sword Zangetsu.
Hey, you know what? Eder was a G for killing this fucker.
That's so unfortunate. That was so goated, but I think I fumbled my words and they probably didn't want me to re-record.
Any other nation even do something like this?
No, none of them are included in this war.
They didn't even mention that I was I jumped into the arena to give Reddit, who tried to kill me, by the way, a diamond chest plate because nobody liked Reddit, so they didn't want him to win, so they skewed everything into Remy's favor. And I didn't like that, so I gave him my diamond chest plate.
It was transportation and aesthetics.
He tried to kill me and another senator.
Oh, he wants to be in the video.
They didn't even mention that.
I thought already wanted to like pull down the wall.
It was just an assassination plot.
Unfortunately, the Great Wall didn't get in.
Entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated.
Yo,
it's also why
what
Spoon
the
was
heck?
particularly angry when he found out
Isn't
that
it
one of
true that the guy who
who
tried to kill him on day one was just like high as a kite when he did that as well?
According to some of my
He just chose on him.
No, the other ram, when he tried to kill me, his excuse was that he was
sent spies across the world to find Night Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying
I don't know. It was just like he wanted. I'm guessing he wanted attention. Reddit really wanted screen time and attention. He even said it himself, I think.
And needed good builders. Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just gonna give up one of my builders.
Oh, okay, somebody killed
Not understandable. That was like
This made Spood erupt
evil
with
guy.
fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt.
What is his issue?
Our glorious leader is crashing out.
Dude, why would you let them rewrite you like this?
I love this bit.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth.
That is not what happened. Totally real, guys.
Swearing in my improv and he loved it.
Was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big
That's not what happened. Shrew didn't mind Commonwealth. We all pretty much didn't care about the Commonwealth at this point. But it was needed to justify the end war.
And had stolen Jovial's head.
So that's a rewrite.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted
Island 2
Tricolor
is
of
so,
his
like,
location, causing Addison to flee Island 2.
Indecisive.
It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass
Cass being
a
the
lot
only
of
smart
respect from
person
not
here
only
is
her
hilarious.
citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and
Yeah,
call
fuck you,
themselves
nerdy. Where are you
the
getting all these cameos and I get
I don't know.
Since the border
The timing of this donation.
most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
I still talk to Oppenheimer.
Yeah, you should consider this
This
your
guy,
invitation
he's really
to the
good film taste.
Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its
Whoever just said lava chicken in chat, Belone, come on.
No, among them was quietly living the world's most deadly.
I wonder what the
group of
villains look like. Meanwhile, they have.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
I feel like the people in matching armor are a little bit
While it
suspicious.
seemed like each of the Island
Yeah.
2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all
No,
still
that was-
united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other
Nah, he was
nations
joking.
that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If
you and
reference
yeah, well,
behind the
but
attack,
anytime
she
the
would be
conversation
in
came up, it
big
was about
trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
Yes!
Let's go, WESTHELM.
Going back to WESTHELM, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking
He
about
says the
one
WESTHELM
thing, how to
military.
get revenge against
Right?
Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request,
no, we
Spood's
don't.
initial reaction was to begin preparing for war.
Alright, yeah.
But what made him think twice was his
Come back soon, it's not going to be on for much longer.
with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the
you guys see that
entirety of
Mr.
Island
Rumble
2
shot?
coming to the Commonwealth's defense.
Yo,
It
Mr.
would be
Rumble.
launching a counterattack on WESTHELM.
Beautiful king.
So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided
I
to try
wasn't there,
and
but
bait the
there I
Commonwealth
am.
and see if he can make them
Is this...
angry enough to do
This is where I almost fucking ruined their assassination attempt. I was so out of the loop that I almost ruined this.
He invited back to the WESTHELM capital the one person he knew.
I was so out of the loop. I didn't know that they were doing a meeting, and I almost fucking ruined it.
Oh, that's how Saps ended up.
Yeah, this is after me and Saps had like a 3-hour-long meeting where it was him trying to convince me that I didn't murder everyone.
Because the Covenant had brought Saps to
I
WESTHELM
respect him though, because he
yesterday,
didn't like
Spood
show any
had specifically asked
screenshots or anything
Turntap
like
to
that.
protect Saps and escort him to WESTHELM once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Dude. Holy.
Saps, you are the person that, to my
fucked up
knowledge,
there.
murdered all those people on Island 1.
Some of the
It
music
was
I
not
think
me.
is custom.
There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he
It's not all
wanted to do it for
custom.
now.
This
No,
is
it
just
seems
this
like
is
we
just
both
academic
have
sound.
gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance...
Oh, this isn't where I almost messed it up.
...dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the
Shit, it
Blue
looks
Cross
so good,
because
dude.
of the
It
Lingolini
was
situation.
so good.
So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted
I'm so
Saps to
happy
be
with
there
how
so
it
he
turned
could
out.
tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
Corruption propaganda.
Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area...
And thanks, Macy. I don't know if you're still here.
Fucking hated this meeting, by the way.
Yeah,
I hated it. Acting like this was my choice, bro. Turntap and Saps forced me to do this, bro. I wanted to go home.
But I saw you were streaming this to me. I suppose this
I know, it was so boring.
First had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on
We literally just
trial
all
and
jerking
sentenced
at
to death
Saps.
for a crime
Like,
I
that's why he's
did
in the
not
middle.
commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders
Oh, no
that
worries.
Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
Hope you had a good,
Was murdered in cold blood
good drive home.
by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Flexion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turtap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Schmoot's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with WESTHELM's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then
this is how it should have been.
Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
My high quality mic.
Aye.
Benji, bro.
This
God, you guys are
problem.
useless.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
That was the most eventful thing.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
Dude, this is an expensive video. How the fuck did he pay for this?
For the mass assassination.
Like 2 years is a long time to be paying editors to be.
So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that
All the licenses for the music.
I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who? What does that mean? That's vague. What does that mean?
What is the corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the WESTHELM army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
When the hell did you guys go?
Nonetheless, the proceedings
That's crazy.
Being rushed here to pressure us. We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, true.
After even more deliberation, and after even
What is WESTHELM doing? Dot dot dot.
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from WESTHELM. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, like, 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking?
That was not true. That was not happening.
Grown impatient. After Spider informed him that
What?
progress was stalling, Spoon
Crazy rewrite.
send a squadron of the WESTHELM army
Crazy.
to the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arc.
Oh no, this isn't a rewrite. This happened.
Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Yo, but dang, my guy.
Getting so much screen time. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Screw did just go fuck this guy in particular.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
There you are, Wizzy.
I was watching this clip on loop while I was talking to you yesterday.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
Dude, skip means business.
With their first plan failing, WESTHELM went to
Do we
plan
have
B.
Night Arcturus? No. They just all walk out.
They're forming a shield wall.
I think this did happen, dude. Our military did not fuck around.
Everyone, bail.
Aura.
Bro, the
WESTHELM
aura.
squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Look at this.
What you guys did was put up your shield.
That's crazy.
So hilarious.
Mine every crevice of the Commonwealth.
Peak WESTHELM aura.
But ultimately,
They did
it was not
just
terrorists.
ransack the whole thing.
You got some military glazing in there.
That's good. That's good.
You're gonna immediately.
We're gonna mention him being deafened.
Yeah, you're gonna lose the moment they mention that.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
I hope they rewrite that Night Arcturus dies or something.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that...
Bro got caught on a 360p camera.
Yeah. What's he doing at Saps?
Ring doorbell off.
And why is he gathering blocks?
Ring doorbell.
You could have shook ass.
What do you think?
Footage as like actual lore?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm shocked about that.
That's like
yeah.
You know
Damn,
what?
that's a
She's far less roleplay than.
Tricolor. And probably also Perion.
I'm on it.
Like far less pure roleplay.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's too bad. It's more like they just.
No, not at all.
Think they're trying to.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own,
He also didn't necessarily show the footage. He just said while I was doing it, or while I was traveling.
it did raise some questions.
Day 9.
I'm surprised they didn't
What
mention
day was
the bees
your
on that
day?
one too.
Suicide Tower!
Day 10.
Oh, day 10.
Bro took 2 whole days to stand on the tower.
Take care, Macy. Thank you for stopping by. Actually, not just stopping by, watching the entire, almost the entire thing. Thank you.
He didn't really know what to make
Take
of
care.
this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is and who he can really trust.
Me.
See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all
Your people
my
are useless.
into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was
Cotton
basically
480p is
dead,
crazy.
especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own. Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper Daybreak Media had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini. This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know this actually.
Writing a comment. Forgot I was live for a second.
This is insane.
It is insane, but for all the good it did.
I think I'm gonna go later and edit that and name all of the people that helped me build that.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Yeah, I literally sacrificed someone.
Actually happened.
Oh no, this isn't the sacrifices. Are they gonna go over the sacrifices?
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my
Crush out. Oh, wait, bracket.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing.
That's not what happened. This is, you know.
War. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
Bruh! God, even Benji's
that,
useless.
That was a good day to be me.
What?
How'd he die?
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lundolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he,
if Benji didn't approve it wouldn't have happened.
Approved the killing
Seriously?
of Lundolini.
Because WESTHELM was the only nation on Island 1 that didn't actually approve the killing.
Resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island.
That's crazy.
He ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything.
These guys are all just sad.
Exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Are we sure Benji didn't just have vacation that he had to go to?
No, actually killed himself.
Suicide.
He was actually he was so stressed that overwhelmed politics he killed himself.
Yeah, that's. He didn't want to keep playing the event.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance.
Like, bro, retire.
Flux was representing
Mods pull their skin. Mods pull their skin off is crazy in chat.
So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
I like to call it blue snooze.
We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video
so he does include
Who thought it was a good idea to go up to the guy and all of his armed men and say, "Hey, Bucko, you're under arrest."
In any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was
we did that to people.
Of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other
and then they tried to run and killed them.
Innocent. I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent.
Yeah, we had aura.
Told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot believe that you would accuse
He sounds so
me
guilty.
of this.
Now, the truth was,
I can't believe you'd accuse me of this.
was guilty.
Yeah.
He wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could
Murder someone? I'd never do that. I'd at least murder 4.
Just say at this time WESTHELM was doing breakfast. The duality is so funny.
That's crazy.
The Commonwealth, we could ever be too careful about stuff like that. We're both not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember this.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by
Probably just run
Tricolor.
away. He's Island 2 Nations, you know.
Messaging.
Yeah, he's about to just run away.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
We'll stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Oh, New Kid's actually being based?
Yo!
Oh no, I bet he told him.
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux
Never mind.
secretly
Never
told a
mind.
member
I
of
take
his
it back.
own crew to come and attack him
I can tell
so
that
that
was
he could
happening.
run away from his arrest
Oh my
without
God.
looking
Did
guilty.
he actually do that?
Yeah.
No idea.
I didn't know about it during the event though.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole
These Island 2
world
Nations,
had flipped
bro,
upside
they're
down.
what?
He believed he had covered
dumb
all
shit.
his tracks.
I gotta stop
that
complaining
he had
about
gotten away with everything.
What's
No, keep complaining about this. These guys got like 80% of our population murdered.
Legacy. Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have
A national security threat.
Military's killed 3 people already in this video.
Instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. All right.
4 actually.
Forcing Legacy
And
to
later,
drop
3
out the
people will
election,
kill the WESTHELM
Flux
military.
had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
I thought Luminara joined our side.
Which means
Yeah.
Tricolor still
Oh, okay, I guess they're rewriting so that all Luminara is gone.
They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Back to the good shit.
Yeah, let's go.
Back to peak.
Back to peak, people.
Yesterday,
And it's the music again.
A lot of chaos with his failed attempts to capture Night Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships.
I don't know why they didn't show OO, because that made it. That also was why.
For example,
Night
earlier,
Arcturus was
Spoon
so
had received
important.
a message from a player
Yeah,
named
killed.
Addison27.
Black
who
John
wanted to
Top.
sell Jofield's
Black John
Netherite
Top's
for
crazy.
Netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's
Face.
location straight to Tricolor.
Incredibly based.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an
Tricolor
alliance
is
between
Trihelm is
Westhelm
law.
and
Trihelm. Canon.
The first ever multi-island
Yeah,
alliance.
guys.
I tried so hard to try
by
Helm, dude.
Probably not a day
defend the
negative one
neighbors
thing.
of the Commonwealth.
It was a day negative 2.
Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds.
Nobody
for
really
his
cared,
arm, but the
in
more
reality.
he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the
TurnTap was
Covenant
just so
in
sketchy about it. It
retaliation.
was so weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a
Yeah,
surprise
politics was there's a lot of it.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're
Josh,
trying to
Fuck
kill
this
me.
guy.
You killed our leader.
Yo, Zekor goes crazy in IRL Civ.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found
Oh shit,
Saps.
same guy. That's Echo.
Literally the guy.
Behind
Saps is
Spoon.
now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this
Dirty, I
was
might
his
finally
opportunity
show
to
up as an actor in
finally
this
kill
show.
Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood
did
to
Spood do?
hand Saps over.
Shapood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you
Shapood.
a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
Oh boy.
This is like the one acting scene that
Here
I
we go.
remember recently.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada,
Dude, didn't they
and the
reshoot this
Commonwealth
twice?
gives you Night Arcturus.
Yeah, because he didn't like the lying.
I was only in the
He
second.
definitely didn't have Night Arcturus.
RP for Saps. I mean,
No,
where would this
he
happen?
did not.
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs
Russians.
to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is?
Music.
Josh telling him no.
It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
He's a lying liar too long.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
My boyfriend or
Don't do
Arcturus.
this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell
him to
everyone
bugger
from
off,
back
Spood.
home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you.
Oh.
WESTHELM.
Yeah, no.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate. You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist?
You tell Spoon.
Is that really your offer?
That's crazy.
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out.
Oh, goat!
Now.
Yo, why? Yo. They chose the wrong kind of music for this.
I heard he pissed himself after that.
Do you know what? In the actual video, so what I actually said was way more sweary, so they just basically redid the whole thing.
I feel like they should have kept you in.
It should have kept it.
When you got real close like that, it should have done like, you know.
That was aura.
I literally I was messaging Saps and I was going.
That's true, by the way.
We're gonna kill them all, but the server restarted in time, and then we didn't end up being able to do it. I was gonna murder all of them.
Plans to attend.
Oh my! Look at that. When the meeting has that many people, you
As
know
such,
that's just
Turntap
unbearable.
would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had
Yeah,
to go.
you can see me there.
He
I
wanted
just
the
walk out.
Covenant's
I'm
protection,
not
which
there
would actually
anymore.
come in handy. But Saps getting attacked.
This guy is plot armor, bro.
Oh no. Oh boy. Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should.
I was at this meeting, bro. I completely thought it was a trap.
We are worried about assassination.
It obviously was. This is technically WESTHELM territory as well.
But we're refusing to enter
Oh yeah, that one area we never do.
That's Clayjack.
Zin is so like. I shouldn't say. I don't like Zin personally.
Quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna.
Daddy, listen how loud that is.
Let's come inside.
I was originally sat in between Saps and Turntap.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then
Everyone spam WESTHELM sweep in the live chat.
Let's do it, bros.
WESTHELM sweep.
Oh, there I am.
If he survives this. I can't remember if he does or not.
And vintage.
He survived it, if I remember.
Shit.
Oh.
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by two disgruntled former citizens of the
You were sitting right there,
who had
dude.
come
I'm pretty
back
sure you
I would be dead. I would have died.
Yeah,
Like that
you
scene,
would've
I
died.
remember it watching it in replay, and I was thinking that would have been it.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people.
That's
and
crazy.
all
The Citadel was
Covenant
such a good
forces
design for a
who were
base,
now
though.
leaderless to retreat
Like-
to the Infernus Castle.
Hey, thank you.
Controlled who got up there.
It controlled who got there, and the roof was so like precarious, and the only way to get on the roof, like people could easily guard that.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia.
Biggest praise I could have
Now
gotten.
that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse.
Yeah, I just told him to
He
come
ran
to me,
all the way
because
to
I was just
WESTHELM
chilling.
to Emperor Spood, who was
Oh,
apparently
this was the part where we killed
crisis.
those guys, but it's not in the video.
I'm so proud of the Citadel.
Oh, it's not in the video?
No, which is so annoying.
Because according to the WESTHELM,
I mean, I was Rimple in this scene, bro.
It was fine.
You're the smart
It
rebel.
literally looks like a stage.
Yeah, you were the
spot. Spood had received a message.
Yeah.
Oh, did help.
Inviting him to the
Wait, Rimple, you were a spy?
meeting.
Yeah, actor.
Now, of course,
It was an actor.
Yeah, no.
They,
I acted Rimple there.
yeah, just like on the day they were like, who's gonna be the spy? And they just decided on a whim that Rempel was gonna be the spy.
Shmood, get rid of the
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give WESTHELM
See, we're the only people that get our own icon.
Wipe the Commonwealth off the
Yeah,
map.
we're base.
You're a hero, Spider.
Bro.
Yeah, they actually made Spider seem somewhat heroic here instead of an attention seeker.
No, Spider's the go. I hope they kept the vanilla scene in it.
Something to happen.
Wait and see.
My God, I hope they do as well.
No, they didn't show it. It was so beautiful.
Oh my God.
No, why did they show it?
Look at the WESTHELM blaze, bro.
This is it.
This did not happen.
Yes, more WESTHELM icons.
This happened.
I was
Wait,
guys.
we wiped them out with a
I guess I
reshoot?
was asleep this session or something.
That's crazy.
No, this was fully.
I don't remember this happening.
Oh my God, we got justice in the reshoots.
We actually got justice.
Oh, I was in this acting session.
The
Okay.
Commonwealth had
Yeah.
been completely abandoned.
Glory to Westhel. Look at them throwing it.
After Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
Westhelm was too goated for anyone to turn against us.
Faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg
Sitzkrieg doesn't even need to be repeatable, bro.
So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Yeah, you wanna make that bet?
Okay, so that's how they're rewriting it to make sense.
Oh my god, yes, this is gonna be awesome.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people. Oh my god.
Are they as big as me now?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, so they squeezed a lot in for day 10, by the way.
Yeah, that's...
How many minutes? Let's see. We got like 30 minutes left? 20 minutes?
Meanwhile, at the Cast
Oh,
Coalition,
25.
it was the end of another good day.
Dang.
The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off. With netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil,
Yeah, I like it because Cass wasn't even like a significant leader.
I think Davarit was who I died to.
Just because she was the only one that lived on Island 2.
Murdered all
Everyone
the
else had
Island
died.
2 leaders. Was it Saps or was it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cast Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
I love that gif.
We didn't agree with that.
Wait, does Barden really sound like that?
With you guys. It was really just a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even clock Barden's in it. That's another person. Add that to the list, Skip.
The list.
Then at least they'll know
It
I
grows.
tried to warn them. when
Westhelm is
Island
just
1
the whole
But
video.
The Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not.
Barden gets stuff. I forgot.
Yeah,
Dude, I love that every time.
Barden hype.
That Island 1 was
No,
going
every
to
time
invade,
Flux
and
mentions
even
Island
yelled
1
at
was
the
gonna
other
invade them,
leaders
he
for
just
doing
keeps
nothing,
taking
which
L after L.
made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps's motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking
Cast
back,
connector
the trial
synapses,
itself
please.
was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
Luxion.
What was his
Comical
name?
Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Oh, that's what I've been saying.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay.
Freaking turkeys, of course.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave.
I find
Got
it wild. There's like an hour gap where Westhelm's the only people in the right with
First thing
Saps.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have
There's
more
like
people than we
2.5 hours when Westhelm's only in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Add another 30 minutes, please, like Mr. Ish.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our
God,
previous
fuck this
leader,
guy.
3 Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just Illuminati.
Oh, this was
He
not.
was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy. And
Waiter, can I
complete
get
the
some more
bridge
WESTHELM
which he
glaze,
would have
please?
wanted.
Well said,
Take some
Elon.
WESTHELM glaze, put it in the cave.
It's been 5 minutes. Any West Helm glaze, please?
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes.
I need my fix.
Guys, my West Helm attention span.
Fix.
Can we just get a little like TikTok style video of West Helm compilations, please? In the top left.
To kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at a Period
This is actually
to rally their
really fun
people.
to see this.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight
I
for
didn't reshoot
Luminara
that.
and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the
I didn't know about any of
Coalition
this.
approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Don't tell me all the Luminarans left.
Just say that text said spider death in 5 minutes.
That's funny.
It would have been in the video, but I clocked it like 2 days ago.
None of these guys can ever kill anyone they chase, bro. What the heck?
Do they not know about a
He's really
crossbow?
surrounded.
Wait.
Surrender.
Under the arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and
Man, shut your bitch ass.
Oh, again? Another outrage?
And attempting my
Oh, damn, she cursed.
No, shoot.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
Yeah, these guys, they need a like a decisive kill 'em.
Going in,
God,
Cass
dude,
had been under the
I
impression
swear
that the
John Top
people
could have led
of
these
Luminara
They
people
just
better
need
than
a
anyone.
leader to decisively say out
when in
loud, kill
reality,
him.
most
That's all it
Luminarans
takes.
knew nothing about his crimes.
Dude, Remy the Rat could have led these.
mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminaran?
Yes.
The worst man alive?
Why is everyone like kissing him? What's going on? They're so
All of a
close.
sudden, Cass wasn't
Yeah,
sure about what to do.
oh my gosh, bro.
Until
This is painful to watch.
Crossbows!
really happened?
One of you has to have a crossbow.
He did, but he missed.
And I missed.
It was layered.
There was one person.
Bro, these
These
guys
are all
are.
unpaid actors.
Did this actually
Wait, did
happen,
the
or
trap
is
get
this a-
everyone but him?
Oh, this is when like. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, no, that really happened.
It was pretty cool though that they got away with it.
Like, actually, like spy escape.
a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
If this was Island 1, bro, West Helm
Flux
Army
knew
would have
there'd
just
be a lot
chased
of
him until he
people after
died.
him. So when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the
How does
ocean.
how does him and freaking Saps get away with these? The most plot armor.
Still,
Give me-
Cass and Aperion
give me a
sent out hit
Medane
squads
and a
to
Crystal
try and hunt
Fang.
Flux
What
down.
makes
Alright,
it-
this, he
literally-
directed the citizens
What
of
makes
the
it so
city to
stupid
evacuate.
is that this wasn't even like staff saying, "Oh, they have to live." It's just through sheer confidence.
Yeah.
Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and
Actual
Aperion
IRL
had
plot armor.
extracted 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
But they didn't be nerfed to Island 1.
Or so he thought.
So this bit was actually shot on film. I don't know if you can tell, but it's film grain.
Oh yeah.
They actually
Yeah,
used
of course.
a film camera in Minecraft.
Yeah, they use an IMAX.
As well as-
It's actually on IMAX.
Nah, yeah, it's IMAX. It's cropped for IMAX.
my
I'm watching
God.
the full thing right now.
Oh, he's trying to prove that it's real.
Oh my god. When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux.
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Ooh. Light Rocket and Busy.
Come on, guys, you're a couple days late to catching up to what Spoon.
Are you serious? Light Rocket gets a mention and I don't?
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people
Alps,
think,
get your
was
popcorn.
Flux behind the murders
yeah.
of the Island 2 leaders
Took
after all?
an extra hour for the collective IQ of 500 people to match Spoon.
Remy.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Fire music.
Saps, how do you feel?
Finally, I'm so happy.
I hate to say it, but I'm actually happy he was proven innocent.
I know. There's an alternate universe where he was just proved wrong.
No, it's an alternate universe where he was actually part of it.
Also, just say he was living in WESTHELM this whole time. He wasn't in the middle of nowhere. He wasn't alone, bro. He had a lodge.
Bro, he literally had
Bro,
the
the
most
spa next door.
luxurious quarters.
Instead of
He had the imperial quarters.
Yeah, literally.
All of Island 2
Bro had a better apartment than the Emperor.
to find Flux.
We shared a bunk. We shared a double bed.
Yeah,
sorry.
they shared a chamber.
Oh, so you guys were roommates.
Kind of. He was more
I
big.
would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there.
Yeah, he is real.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux
Kidding.
up the volcano.
Oh,
There's Queen.
Hey, Wobbuffet falls in a hole.
That was crazy.
None
of those words are in the
had
Bible.
offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly
That got,
traps
like, absolutely
all
no
around
one.
the volcano perimeter so that
Yeah,
nobody can break in.
I think didn't it only kill some of their own citizens?
It only killed Infernus people.
That's so funny.
That's so
Flux
funny.
is just really good at killing his own
I
guys.
had like 3 spies who told me exactly where every trap was, but there was like 2 significant ones.
Yo,
Oh, sorry.
another chest plate, but they don't show me giving it to me. God damn it. That's the Emperor!
Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and Pharaoh. And I just want to say, if I die today,
Bro saying it like he doesn't.
Bro, you 2 are aura farming sheep as John Topper with a shield on.
Yeah, I know.
His favorite
John
bodyguard.
Hey, I was spotted.
WESTHELM is in every shot. Like the aqueduct is there. The bridge.
You cannot escape the influence of WESTHELM.
Flux got away with murder.
WESTHELM was
so many
just
of our people and our leaders.
We
the
were just
goat.
the best, straight up.
Today,
We were the
we
best.
get justice for our entire
Oh,
island.
Saps, bro. And where is everyone going? Where is everyone going?
Where are they going?
WESTHELM.
Meet at the WESTHELM. Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, look at him go! Show the WESTHELM!
This is gonna be so peak. Dude! Peak! Peak!
Peek, there's the emblem!
Awesome, dude. This was so hype. Watching like everybody in the Coliseum like finally just completely full.
It's just oozing. It's unfathomable.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead.
I mean, I had no concept of what was going on.
I didn't. I didn't.
You all know the truth about who really
Bro, the
killed
WESTHELM
our leaders
ring.
and our friends.
Dude, I'm so glad that was present.
Today, we walk ahead. We storm the volcano, and we get justice.
Goated!
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up.
Or am I?
There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor.
This is not what his speech
but we
was.
have numbers.
No.
So let's stick together.
Check out the day 10 VOD if you want to see his actual speech.
This bit, bro. It's the
Oh, I
fight.
love to see it.
2 hours, 15 minutes in. One island, one the group.
Oh my god, you're
Dude,
right.
I love how since we're the predominant folk of the force, our shield are just taking the entire
How many wants the flag?
Yo, it's lucky! It's lucky!
Look at all the
Crystal!
WESTHELM!
Philip Cook!
Yo!
Take a shot for every WESTHELM flag. Everything but glory to WESTHELM.
Whoever wins is sponsored by
The
Red
people
Bull.
are just spamming this. It's wild.
What's up?
Yo, Wubba!
Yo!
Man, even in this, I don't.
John Top again, Vidane.
I don't show up in a single bit. Lord and Savior!
Bro, everybody's just blindly spamming glory to West Ham in the chat.
Yeah, let's go!
Dude, hype!
This nonsense. I've watched this so many times.
Glory to West Ham, we're just getting blazed, man.
Oh, that's one of the spies. Bro, the West Helm spam is wild! Oh my god!
Oh my fuck, dude!
Dude! Oh my god, we actually won the hearts of the entire audience.
We won!
Yeah.
We won, talked about for
That's crazy.
Okay, send out the covenant now.
Oh, there we go. Here comes the sweats.
See, it's the sweats.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, they flanked us. And I didn't know their banners.
Well, they changed out their shields to be...
Yeah, they were committing a lot of war crimes.
Bro, everyone's still spamming it in chat. This is wild.
Let's get Vidane killing SJK, bro.
friends, let's go.
I want to see that show up.
Dude, I want to see Triple M die to an entire bulk of
There's our force.
That shot was so cool, bro. This is the West Ham army chasing the peacekeepers.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
Bro, Velo, I remember you and me.
There I am.
Together.
There I am. Dude, we were on this. We were on this.
Dude, we were on that.
Down off our mountain.
That's so peak, I just saw myself.
Dude, my boy Nerdy getting so many mentions. Hey!
No, baby! Look at me!
Oh no! Hey, that's not what happened.
Some of their traps did work.
Hey, that didn't happen. No, Billy. Yo, Crystal Fang, well, we got a bunch of West Helm.
Yo, there I am.
Skip, there you are!
Fucking leading the charge for some reason.
Barely see me. Show me at the very front.
Ooh, Legacy barely survived that. They killed me, I said in the chat.
Everyone's still spamming glory to West Ham, I love it.
We are the best nation, bro.
Full Infernus.
Velo in front of you!
Night for days! Bro, it's all West Helmers, I love it.
This is so peak.
Cosmic Crane.
Oh, there I was. Oh, yo, you can see me fucking...
Kill that, Skip. Did you see that?
I did see it. That was the second one. Not his main one.
Yeah, but at least you got one.
It's big. Okay, let's make this.
Cosmic Crone with the West Ham banner. Cosmic Crone with the kill.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Bro, Seneca got Saps. The chat is still just spamming glory to West Ham. I love it.
Oh my god. Common L also.
Common L. You're gonna show him escape.
See, I'm tanking this as well.
Now this is gonna be over.
Goated.
Bro, somebody said full spider. History's already being rewritten.
Everyone was thinking of Spider as we were fighting this war.
Yeah, he was the catalyst.
I was climbing up, tears in my eyes, thinking about Spider, and the other guy, I forgot his name.
I think about him every night.
know. The chat, they don't know.
Everyone's still spamming glory to West Ham, bro.
Surely not, bro.
This is why Gapples need to be nerfed.
Who the fuck is here alive?
Dude, this guy, he's still alive.
They need him for the battle, the end battle.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm gonna assume the Coliseum.
Goes underground.
That was my kill.
No, the Coliseum's gonna be the end.
Yeah.
I assume that fight was reshot because I heard
Of course he has a total. Of course.
The Coliseum stuff is actually gameplay footage.
Oh, is it? Oh shit.
Yeah, it is. There was.
I want to see if... I don't think Ish made the main change. I had a really long conversation with Ish a few days ago to make a pretty big change for the battle. I don't know if he's done it. I doubt it.
Oh my god, the 2x lovers are gonna beat up.
Oh, he cut out the audio. I'm happy he did that though.
Swift.
Yeah, good. Saps originally was gonna say, hold on, I've got an idea.
Oh God.
And I had to say, cut that out,
Yeah,
bro. Just
dude,
messaging.
some people in chat.
Cringe
think it's
ass.
scripted.
Yeah, because Saps and Flux, right? Because of course they're really active. They want to make it as cinematic as possible, and aura farm, right? But it just makes it feel scripted. You don't know how much stuff I had to fix in this. Me and Ish would just disagree with Flux and Saps after that.
No way.
Oh my God.
So this is all gameplay. The audio is added in though.
This is Loki Squid Game. You're right.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, Squid Games is crazy.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay?
Bro's making himself another sword.
Flux.
Skip Polo hit.
No! Skip him, but Dade!
Yo, why did you put that in? Yeah.
Damn.
That's not real.
You're lucky they didn't put it in you muting your mic.
None of this would have
Bro,
happened.
all these people were actually
if
watching
you
it.
had died like you were supposed to.
No, he's
I'm
not.
sorry.
Pretty sure I was here
on my-
too.
I was gonna be there, but then Vaden got killed by Peacekeepers and I hid in a
Yeah,
hole.
you're welcome, John Top, for sacrificing myself so you could be there.
This is hype. I don't remember who wins.
Oh no, I don't think he did add it. Aw. This is mostly just me watching which of my notes got added.
So, hey, you better be in the end credits as a credit, be right?
No, I didn't. Ish refused because he didn't want to make it look too scripted because Flux and Saps are already in the credits.
That's bullshit.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't do the change at all.
What would have been the change?
Dude, you were the main character, buddy.
I wanted to show their hearts, like what their health was at, because this is just like 2 minutes of just random fighting. Up until that lava, you can't tell who's winning.
Oh my gosh.
Bro placed down water, not realizing.
This is like some 0.7 quip fun.
This is actually hype.
That is rude. This is like worse than I saw.
Fucking died. I'm so fucking scared right now.
Who?
I'm fucking pumped, bro.
Yeah!
No way.
So
Beautiful.
that final hit,
Goated!
in the real thing, Fluxion literally goes, wait, let me say something before I... and then he just gets killed.
That's funny.
Damn, that would have been awesome to include.
I like how Thomas just runs.
Cinematic shots are amazing. I'm sorry.
The WESTHELM shot.
It's so good.
Saps
I'm there with the helmet on.
killed Flux.
West Ham glazing cook,
And
please.
with that, Flux's reign of terror
Yo, John Top, there you are in the
was
shot.
over.
Where even is this in WESTHELM, bro? I don't even know.
Oh, that's like the back area.
Back.
Oh,
Femboy
yeah,
Bathhouse
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, Femboy Bathhouse supporters are trash.
How did they
Oh,
not get a
God.
single
I
shot
was the
or
number
frame
one
of the
fan.
wood farm, bro? Shame.
Dude, legit, dude.
Rempo, I love how you make so many appearances except where you actually were.
Oh my God, you're right. Just realized that.
Today, we gather to honor the lives
Womp womp.
lost in the Battle of Infernus.
I don't think we can say womp womp when we lost like more.
We haven't
than they did.
felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
I have no idea what happens
The
these days.
II WESTHELM Alliance had
Yo,
to
Hot
fight
Sauce Beast lives.
forces. But winning had
It's-
come at a high
Remy-
cost.
Wow.
Tricolor grave, bro.
Where's my money?
After the war,
Oh,
So
there's the
dive
West Ham.
stage, because I didn't even know where the graves were when the event finished.
reflect
dude.
upon the battle, and then eventually decide
Fifth and arm,
how to
moving
move
back
on.
into the Linguini Mafia.
It's Linguini, not Linguini.
Linguini,
Casual.
shut the fuck up, bitch.
Fuck you. Where do I get to be in?
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government.
Yeah!
But
Now
ultimately,
from
it
this point,
never
this
really
is all just
materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowded
Goated.
One had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled,
Dude,
the big trees scorched, the volcano ravaged.
What the heck?
As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the
Yeah.
war.
That's so based.
Some of them joined cults, while
I like how
others moved to
Skullbolt
Island
doesn't get
2
mentioned
in
besides
search
the
of a better life.
And it's a nice little.
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had
It's pretty
decided
dead.
to hold
That's
a
all
peace
they get.
festival.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
They showed Geo.
And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Compilation.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
And of course, Night Arcturus is.
Those brings back memories.
Yeah, I love how they just completely forgot about.
Yeah.
Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free.
I do actually love that.
The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood.
Wild. Oh.
Brett called this guy.
Kill this guy with
We
rocks.
spoke too soon.
Are you kidding me?
It's a big world.
Wait,
I can't believe you said that.
I looked away for 1 second.
Stories like these may just never end. But
All the nations. Get your phone flashlights out.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Never mentioned. Nezra Town.
Nevermore. Bro, yeah,
Let's go!
Oh, yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight
What
you
the
can
heck?
rest. You've made your emperor
I love you,
very
Spoon.
proud.
I love you too, random citizen.
I love food.
All of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of
Prisoner LeMayo.
with his reign of terror, jump now.
I forgot my head was shot.
Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
Yeah!
The Oppenheimer marriage.
When we first met, I ran away screaming.
I'm there, by the way.
because
I'm in
I thought
every
you
single
would
one of these
blow up my
scenes.
nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens.
Yeah, if you got to,
But
it's just
that
trying to
doesn't
frame
mean
away
you
from me
will.
because it's so jarring that I'm in every single shot.
Renaimer Sweet is
It's
crazy.
so funny because I'm literally in the dead spot that they never show.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention.
I remember this in the event. This was so funny.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna hit West Helm was crazy.
We could tank it. We could tank it.
Yeah, we can say it.
Yeah, West Helm sweep. We win.
Capital.
Maybe the real West Helm were the friends we made along the way, guys.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Elon said it should be in this. I placed it there myself, bro. It should be there.
And that's ish 2.5.
I hate that they let the bit open-ended.
Goated.
There's a post-credit scene where
Man,
it's
West Helm
Afric and Turkey and Spood saying we need to form a team.
Hey, shout out KK and Pure Juro. Hell yeah.
And West Helm sweep in the live chat.
West Helm sweep.
Man,
Spam it,
our
spam
emperor
it,
doesn't
spam it.
get
We gotta
mentioned.
do it. Woo.
Dude, that was
Goated.
genuinely
There it is.
Oh,
Awesome.
West Helm sweet. West Helm
Oh, it was-
sweet.
West Helm
I
sweep.
love all of y'all. It was so fun playing with y'all back then 2 years ago.
2
years ago. 2 years ago.
Wait, can you believe that? This was 2 years ago.
Is it still going on?
This is literally like a 2-year
Nah, that's it,
reunion.
it's done. Bro, yeah, literally. And the worst part is, bro, is I've had to get in a fucking call with Ish every week, bro. Like, you guys have been able to move on, and then this first 3 weeks, I'm like, oh my god, this is the YouTuber. After that, I'm like, oh, I've got a
This guy.
No, because what happens is it was a constant thing. I'd be like, okay, Ish, give me a sec. I gotta fill up my water because I'd lose my voice every session because I'm constantly screaming at the top of my lungs.
18K views. Holy shit.
Bro,
Fell off.
Yeah.
Fell
off.
Fell off.
Bro,
West-Home is West-Home.
Oh yeah, let's find his comment.
Wait, find Spoon's comment. Make it the best comment.
No, because it was edited. Because I edited it. Ish's like got removed, so I'm gonna have to DM him to ask for it back. That's what Fluxion had to do. Fluxion asked in the group chat, "Can you please like my comment?" Because he didn't like his to be like mine and Saps. I'm just so happy West Ham got the sprites. That's the one thing I wanted. Because originally it was just the bandit image. Bro, Skip. The amount of times I've wanted to show you this, bro. You're in every shot of this.
Wait, guys. I found Spoot's comment. Remember, guys,
awesome.
West-Home is West-Home.
This is so fucking beautiful.
Marcus has a comment. It's like it's been 84 years.
But Skip, look, bro. You're like the leader hunting through every single area.
Oh my god,
this is
shot.
No,
Skip was just filled with fucking rage.
No, this is Skip's little like aura farm moment, bro. In my essay,
I do gotta go.
I don't know, but because I had an essay where I explained all the significant characters in this bit, and the most important people was Skip, Owo, Sheep, me, but it was like in ranked order, and Skip was like up there for the West Ham stuff. But of course, there's so many West Ham characters. Like Aculons had 4 in total. Bro, I think we had 11 like name drops.
West Ham was genuinely like that fucker, dude. I swear.
Bro, like if you look at the show live replay, bro, that final fight.
I think the West Ham glaze will be greater than the Aculon glaze.
Oh, absolutely.
I think so.
I think it will be.
Dude, the fan art's about to be crazy.
Dude, it's gonna be so sick.
There's gonna be so much Spoon fan art.
Bro,
oh my god,
there is nobody.
Look at this!
God, there's gonna be so much.
I wonder how long it takes for people to figure out.
I wonder if there's gonna be Yowie cave art.
Did we miss the part where you were like to war Spoods where we like jumped him? Did they just skip over that part?
They didn't show that. They didn't show
Which
it.
bit?
The
Oh,
part
they
where,
didn't show it.
They didn't show it.
That's so sad.
I've gotta go, everyone. But it was amazing watching with you guys. Take care.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll meet again.
Bye.
Take care.
Alright, guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna go walk my dog. It was a
Man. Such a long wait. Worth it. How long is that video total? Fucking 2 hours and 34 minutes. God. Take care, everyone. Absolute peak. Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm.